Hey, Grey Wolf, what's up? What's up? Here we go. We lost miserably. Okay. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Alexki, yeah, you left a comment under one of my videos today, right? What did you want to show me your champions, or did you have a specific question? We can look at it together. I just did a bunch of summons for a video, so I do have a ton of food. Stage 10, okay. Do you want to... Are you on Discord? I would love to see your champions, see what you got. I would love to see what you have. So the you do not have Discord, okay. It's gonna be really hard for me to see your champions and the equipment they have if you do not have Discord. What's up, Drafts? What's up? What's up? How are we doing today? Zaleski, my issue is that I mean, you can send me if you want. If you can send me if you want the like the list of the couple, you know, legendary epics and rares that you have, and I can potentially tell you who to invest in. But if you don't have Discord, I can't even see how you get the champions and what you have and don't have, you know. Yes, Draft, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. We're also live on Twitch, guys. We got both platforms going, so just pick your poison as per usual. Am I French? Maybe. I would like a hamburger. Yes, I'm French, indeed. Indeed, I'm French, but usually people don't tell me I'm French. They ask me where I'm from, and they're like, oh, maybe you are from Eastern Europe, or you are from Norway, because you don't have the typical French accent. I can make the typical French accent, more or less, but it's actually not natural at all, and it's very hard for me to do it. So yeah, I'm French. I am French. Yeah, usually people don't guess French. They just know somewhere in Europe, but they don't say French directly. But yes. What dungeon levels are best for farming raw alchemy stone? The highest, the highest you can get to, Grey Wolf. Really, the highest you can get to. Because the lower the level. Obviously, the higher the level, you'll you see. I mean, I'm at stage 7. I'm still only getting raw. I mean, you can get some bigger one, I think, but you're mostly gonna get raw, like the little ones. So the higher level, the better. French, Canadian, nice. Quebec. What's up, Great Hammer? How are we doing? Morgan, 3rd, 5th star, and Hercules 4th star, and Isis, okay. Okay. Zelensky, you knew I was French immediately. Okay, cool. Maybe you, you guys from Europe? At least in America. I live in America, and people can never guess I'm French right away. And once I tell them, they're like, oh, now that you say it, I can tell. But usually I give people 3 guesses. And I get a lot of Germany, Norway, and like Poland or some shit. Okay, well, if I were you, Zaleski, honestly, I would... Here's what I did. Really, for me, for most of the campaign, I went back and 3-starred everything, but really, my core team was this. So it was really 2 damage dealer and 1 support champion-ish. And then, you know, sometimes for 3-star, I would have to change up. And then I did have her, but I didn't level up very much, so she wasn't super useful. But so Morgan Le Fay, I finished the campaign all level 50, all 3 level 50. So, and then I got a level 60 a bit later. So I know that if you do level 50 Morgan Le Fay, your starter champion, and your Isis, for instance, as kind of one of your support champion, all 3 level 50, and then you gear them the best you can, you should be able to clear the campaign, no problem with that. For chess, when get level of account randomly, right? Get knowledge. Yeah, knowledge as the priority, because we can't. The only other way to get pages is through the rift in dungeons, which are random events. So it's hard to get them. So knowledge is always going to be the #1 priority. Then there's a lot of discussion. You know, I posted a video that actually did really well a couple of days ago about that. And I think the priority changes as you level up, because the rewards from the chest when you level up here, they're different every time. They improve as you level up. So, you know, to me, knowledge is always the priority. And then gear is pretty bad, but I think gear is a good bet the first couple levels, you know, to level 5, level 10, just to give you, if you're lucky, you can get something a bit better than the campaign is going to give you. After that, you know, I don't like to go XP and spirits, because the spirits they give you are pretty crappy. And the XP, guys, you have about 4,000 energy or so. That's for you to farm the campaign. I never bought XP because, look, I just did 100 run of campaign, and I have many runs I did, and I have 4 million XP. So you don't need to get the XP in those chests. You just need to use your energy farming the campaign. That's literally what those games want you to do. So I wouldn't go XP. You can get the Revenite later on. Before you get the Revenite, you actually need some decent gear that you actually want to invest in. So that's also not great at the beginning. So I don't know. I'm starting now to get the stones because I'm level 32. So I'm getting, I think, better stones. But early on, I was only getting green stones, so it wasn't worth it. So really for me, it's always knowledge. If knowledge is not an option, the first couple level, I like to get the gear. But a lot of people are saying the gear is crap, so don't get the gear. But then the spirits are crap and the stones are crap. So up to you. Is it probably dropped by level table any? No, we don't know, Grey Wolf. I don't think we have enough data for that. Oh, you got more? Is she doing good? Oh, yeah. Great Hammer, honestly, I didn't realize that she got a buff. Oh, I guess her kit was changed. She was one of the champions where like her kit was super confusing. I mean, it's pretty complicated kit. But now it's super simple and it's very efficient. AoE attack with great multipliers. It's really good that her multipliers are based on attack and accuracy because she puts a lot of debuff out. And so you want a lot of accuracy on her. So knowing that putting a lot of accuracy is also going to get a damage up, that's so good for a champion. And it's also really rare. But having just having the AoE attack on the basic that does some good damage, and you place vulnerable, which is really good. And then you activate a random debuff on each target. I mean, I think it's really good. This is good as well. Another AoE attack 3 times. The multiplier is a bit lower, but it's 3 times. And each hit without even books yet, place one of those debuff. And then you can actually remove all the debuff, and based on how many debuff you remove, she does a ton of damage. Before attacking, remove all those debuffs you just placed, then attack all enemies, and then for every 5 debuff, you increase the damage. It's really good, and that's why I actually like using Ramses. I mean, I got Ramses with my starter, but I like to use him because he does place his acid, which is also one of the debuffs that count when she's doing this. Acid is one of them, so they actually pair pretty well together, especially early on right now. But yeah, I really like her. And that's why, in terms of damage, I started with Ramses at first, but I quickly realized that she, even at a lower level, she would actually do more damage. So I started investing in her instead. Show of Montreal, cool. Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Yes, I am from Europe. I see that you're French. Okay, cool. I did not have now, but I have Ramses. Okay. Last 4 level didn't get chest of. Yeah. It happened to me too. And guys, when you pass level 20, then you also get imprint as an option. I would stay away from imprint. The game gives you a lot of really good one early on right now, so there's no point in picking imprint. And Morgan, and see which other ones. Yeah, Zaleski. Yeah, you do. Try that. Try Ramses, Morgan, and Isis. Or just try you 3 legendaries if you want, because Hercules is a brawler, so he's going to be useful in 2-3 star. I think Olympus, you need a brawler, 2-3 star Olympus. And then I'm sure he's going to be good on dungeons too. So you could, it's going to be more expensive, but you could kind of forget about the starter and just try to level up all of your legendary. I mean, all 3 legendaries level 50, you will get the campaign done for sure. Then it's going to be hard to level them up, but it'll be easy to get the campaign done for sure. She's not good, she seems decent, but she's 4-star 40. What faction is she in? Can you please tell me what faction? Faction and rarity, please. Is it Ishtar? Oh, right here. Attack all enemies, decrease the duration 1 on buff. This is really good. Attack all enemies again. Random debuff on each baron turn. If Anu is in a normal inquisition debuff. Yeah, I mean that's not too bad actually, because you have Morgan. Wait. For 3 turn, attack one enemy is defeated. Increase this your divine bite. To play charm. I mean, she's a good champion. When this was attacked, 50% reduce the damage to a random ally. Always reject that. Okay. I mean, I don't know that you need to level up if you've already invested in Morgan Le Fray and Ramses, for instance, but I do like this actually. I do like this because she's gonna increase the duration of a random debuff on each target, and I'll show you how I think about this. And then in your case, since you have Morgan Le Fray, she's obviously placing debuff here. You're gonna place those debuff with Morgan Le Fray, for instance. Then that other champion, the Epic, is going to extend a random debuff. And then when you get to that, if the debuff are still there, you'll do a lot more damage here, which is pretty good. You kind of have to look at the synergy between champions and do with what you have. You know, like for me, I know I have the Retaliate from Heimdall, so it's really good with her because she has an AoE attack, right? So every time she retaliates from that buff, she'll get an AoE attack here. But then if we look at her gear, I put that on her because the stats were really good for her, attack and crit rate, but also increase damage inflicted when retaliating by 10%. And I'm going to try to level that up, of course, but that's great because she has an AoE attack and she's always going to be paired, at least for now, with Heimdall, so I know she's pretty often going to retaliate, therefore doing more damage. And then the imprint I've put on her is actually from the campaign. And is this one. Hit sheet from this hero has 25% chance to inflict extra damage to a random enemy for 10% of the damage inflicted. This is good because she's going to attack more often having the retaliate, right? So it's a good imprint for her as well. Probably not the best, but it's kind of the best one I had so far. Regarding gear set, which are you liking the most? So I don't care for gear sets right now. Absolutely do not care. Simply because right now we can't. It's really hard. Even like right now I'm doing level 6 or 7 of those 2 dungeons. Now keep in mind, guys, all of those levels here are just. I do not know yet what any of those bosses do. I have not even looked. I've just, kept going higher and higher in the level just with my main team, basically. That's really all I did. So I don't look at the gear because when we look at gear set, and I just posted a video on that today, by the way. When we look at gear set, obviously I did finish the set bonuses here that worked out for her. But she's the only one really where it worked out, because this is not your priority. Your priority should be the main stat you get, and then the substat, and then that's your 3rd priority, and then the attunement is your 4th priority, in my opinion, in that order. So I don't look at the set right now. If you can do a set, amazing. If not, we don't have enough good gear yet, to be worried about it. Once we start getting really good gear, then we can start really focusing on sets to getting extra stat. But right now, focus on the main stat, the substats, and then you get what you get in terms of sets. Yeah, Draft. I think I just saw your comments on YouTube. It's right here. It's those 4 dungeons. That's where you get the alchemy stones. Just go the highest level you can do, and that's that. You can also buy a pack in the bazaar, but it's pretty expensive, and it's I bought it here just to try it out, but it's really hard to get actually what you want. No, he's doing fine. He's doing over. Yeah, no, Ramses is good. I think Ramses is, if you're not sure, Zaleski, those type of games are meant for you to really, I think at the beginning, invest in your starter, and your starter be able to help you out a lot. So I think if you just do like me here, but you have Isis instead of Heimdall, for instance, it's probably pretty good. And having those 2 DPS is going to be really good. And look at my Ramses. He's already Awakening level 5. Almost full Ascensions. I could. I don't have enough. I probably do have enough, actually, if I wanted to. Can I do 2 of them? 1. It won't let me. No, I'm missing just 1 stone, basically. But you can. Even level 50 is going to do a ton of work for you. But then I do have some decent gear on him, like. My best gear is on him and on Morgan Le Fay right now. Well, best gear. Again, I'm doing with what I have, but you just got to be mindful on how you gear him, You want to make sure you get that crit rate up as much as you can, and then that crit damage, and then the attack, a little bit of speed, and then some accuracy if you can, but you just got to be mindful on how you get them. I really suggest, guys, to go watch the gear guide I posted today. Because the game doesn't tell you which main stats the gear can drop with, but the website, the Raven Pyro's website I showed in that video, does show you the main stats. So that way hey, for a character like Ramses, I know for the helmet, I'm either looking for crit rate or attack percentage. I think attack percentage is an option. I'm not sure. If not, you do have accuracy, but accuracy I would go substat instead. So I know for a DPS like Ramses, my only options for the helm is going to be crit rate, right? So that kind of helps you out because then it tells you, well, on the shoulders and on the gloves, I can either go crit rate or crit damage, but you can also decide that based on did I get crit rate here or not, you know? So yeah, draft. Yeah. Even level 5 or 6, you're mostly gonna be getting the small ones anyways. Okay, now I don't think you need Ishtar though. If you already have Morgan and Ramses in the same team, you probably don't need Ishtar. That's a lot of DPS now. I would try to replace her and maybe use a defender. Or somebody that's going to bring you something else in the team. You do have a lot of healing and you do have continuous heal and all that stuff. So you could use Isolde if you want to in your team because she'll bring you like defense up and stuff and turn meter boost. So she would actually be a decent option. And then you have Isis, Ramses, and Morgan. That could be a pretty good team right now. I guess the only issue now, scratch that because the issue is there that you do want a defender in the team. Actually, you do really want a defender. So just see what else you got. Somebody that can bring you some different buff, or maybe a brawler. A brawler wouldn't be bad in this team if you have Gargamesh already, or like you said, I think you said you had Hercules. Could be good. If we look at Hercules real quick. I know that's a lot of legendary for you to invest in, but just slowly but surely, you know. The cool thing with him, it's again, you have another area attack here with acid, and that pairs well as well with, I mean, and his imprint, his passive is really good, but this basic is gonna pair really well with Morgan, with Lefebvre, because she then can, with the ultimate, remove those acids and do a ton of damage. So that would pair really well with her as well. So you could actually try this. You could even remove Ramses if you wanted to, and you use him instead. Corey, what's up? Stuck on an epic rift open in the mission. What's the easiest way to do it? Honestly, the easiest way, it's completely random. It took me a while. Whichever dungeon you can farm the highest level of, knowing that you're not gonna fail, just keep doing that. Make sure when you start your multi-battle that you select, you know, enter and use Rift Key, and you just farm until you get an epic one. You're gonna get a lot of rare ones. Eventually, you'll get an epic one. Family stage 1 3, but let's say roster. Let me see. Oh, because you only get raw. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, even if you get to level, like, look, even here, level 6, I'm still only at the raw stone, you know? That's all I'm getting here. Level 8, you start getting the polished. So up to level 7, you're only getting these. So, you know, really the highest level. And even then, even when you can get all the rarity, the smaller one, you will still get them and you will get more of them. So I think the highest the better. But it's a quick mission. It's pretty easy. So shouldn't have any issues. Is my camera acting up? Is my camera kind of like freezing here and there? Let me know. Yeah, Season is amazing draft. I love Season. Super good. If I had him on my account, I would invest everything in him. Azix, what's up? What's up? How you doing, man? How are we doing? Grey Wolf, do you have hypo life? Maybe. Maybe, but honestly, I just have invested in other champions. Honestly, the only rare I invested in is Ramses, and for now, I haven't invested in really anybody else than those three at the top and a few of those. But right now, my next goal, guys, is to push dungeons a little bit. I tried level 1 of Avalon Adventure and I got wrecked, so I'm not going to do that right now. I want to progress in the dungeons and try to get some good gear. But as of now, I have not even looked at any of the bosses. I have no clue what they do right now. So I'm just going to start reading the kit and try to actually... I would like to do another 1 or 2 6-star champion, probably my Heimdall first, and then try to build champions first and foremost for the gear dungeon to help me with those. So that's my next priority. I got 3 legendary on day 1, but none. Nice. Yeah. I mean, you got some good one, Zaleski, though. Something, though, I was missing something. Okay, cool. Dungeon, I fell at stage 4 for each one. That's okay. Freya season. Yeah. Finish. Okay, cool. I'm gonna unplug my camera just for a sec, guys. Just wanna... I think it's been acting up. Okay, and we're gonna plug it back in. I think it kept acting up. Maybe it's something else, not the camera. Maybe it's just my PC struggling, but drafted completely random, honestly. Usually just on the weekends, but I like around that time. Around 1 or 2 p.m. CST is pretty easy for me. But streaming, I do love streaming, but it's definitely not my priority. Obviously pushing the YouTube video is my priority, but yeah, I try once or twice a week. We'll see. I mean, unless one day the game becomes so successful and we go full time doing that crap, then I will be streaming every day, you know. But it probably won't happen, so I'm good. I have a really good career, but it's good to dream, you know. It's fun to dream once in a while. Okay, I want him 6-star. I think he's my next priority. And do I have enough stones for her? I need 3 more. Let me just get that so I can get that accuracy up and I can do that. So I need 3 more. So I'm gonna need 18. So I need 15 of those. And to get 15 of those... Oh shit. I need a lot. Okay. May have to wait a little bit. Let me see what we can do here. I need to do... Yeah, so I need to make some 5-star champions. Okay. Which I kind of messed up because I deleted all of my common and uncommon. So we'll just start from the rares. We'll start from a couple rares that I don't care too much about, I guess. 5-star. I can't do that because I don't have much 4-stars. I'll probably use some of those rares. I have deleted some of the rares before, but I'm just gonna do a bunch of 3-star food first. Now, be super careful, guys. I posted a video about this yesterday, but I deleted a 5-star champion that way yesterday, and I talked to one of the devs, and it is a priority to fix after beta. But basically, because the rarity of the champions also define the rank. When you have a common hero right here, that's, even though he is, you know, rank 1 level 0, it's counted as a rank 2 champion. So if you're making food and you have a common champion that's rank 5 and you're waiting to use them as food and you do the autofill, the game will eventually use them in here, because even though they're rank 5, they are a common champion. So that's something they will be fixing at some point, but do keep that in mind, because it is frustrating to just lose a 5-star food just like that. I messed up because I unbinded all of my uncommon and common, and I have no food to build other than deleting some rares. Really, it's literally all I can do now. And there's no point in doing this, what I'm doing. There's no point in getting those rank 3 because they are already rank 3 technically. See you, draft. See you. Yeah, Grey Wolf, I agree. Okay, so I see. Well, you can always get it on PC, huh? It's still there, and you can just log into the same account. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of things that need to be fixed for sure. I mean, the game looks nice, but when you're doing a battle, I really don't think it's Raid Shadow Legend level yet, you know. So there's definitely a lot of work that needs to be done in terms of quality still, I feel like. But and then there's definitely a bunch of bugs, but that's totally to be expected, you know. Definitely to be expected. Okay, let me look at those dungeons real quick. So I do really like the Avengers set, so maybe we'll try this guy first. So let me get some info on the boss. Okay. Attack one enemy acid. Attack all enemies after attacking. Attacking as shield or barrier. Place Aether Burn. Okay. Sacrifice the Keeper. To gain 25% increased damage, and sacrifice the Oracle to gain 25% decrease in intermediate reduction effect. 50% increased damage for each ally consumed. That guy has 2 allies when you start the fight. The highest priest enter his fate form and skip his turn. Okay. When entering Ma'at form, place 40 stack of Ma'at on the highest priest. Damage reduction, yeah. When so receive damage reduction, decrease 5 stack. Okay, so we want to decrease his turn meter, huh? So we want to decrease his turn meter and try to place disables on him to get rid of those Might of Ptah. Once the divinity is full, instantly activate invoke, which is this ability. Okay. Gain 20% of the damage inflicted to the keeper as barrier. Convert 20%. Yeah, that's pretty okay. Divinity reduction effect. So that's for the turn meter, huh? Divinity reduction. Okay. When activating the ultimate 5 times and then 200%. Yes. Okay. I have Quetz and Pazuzu. Both are large model champions. They overwhelm the screen. Yeah. There's definitely some camera. I don't know why, guys, but my camera is. I don't know what's going on. My camera is really struggling. I don't know why it's like buffering, but I don't know if you guys see that or if it's just me, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of camera stuff that need to be fixed for sure, and scale of some of the champions. So I feel like when you enter a fight, let's see if we can do stage 6 again. I don't know, is it gear? I don't even have a full team yet. I'm probably gonna lose this, but I like the top view, but I feel like the enemies, like on the left here, we can see our buff and debuff pretty easily. I feel like it's hard to see on the enemies, really what they have, like the icons are super small. And even the enemies, they're like super small. So, I don't know. The actions camera is nice too. I don't like the POV. It gives me a headache. But yeah, there's even some scaling stuff and... Oh, that's the two. Okay, so he does have two allies. But hold up. So we did kill them both. So can he do that now? Sacrifice the keeper to gain increased damage. Sacrifice the oracle to gain attack all enemies. So can he do that if I just kill them both? Surely not, right? There's a keeper. Increased damage for each ally consumed. No, I don't think he can do that because I just killed him, so... Shearbear plays Aether Burn, that's no big deal. Aether Burn 3, okay. That's okay. And then attack enemy acid, okay. When entering Ma'at form, 40 stack of my... Okay. Instantly invoke... Yeah, but I don't care if both of them are dead. So that's all it does. Oh, damage reduction. Okay, so I do want to get rid of that because there's too much damage reduction from it. So I need some Terminator reduction as much as I can, really, to get rid of that. And some disables, but really Terminator reduction. As a barrier, you also have damage to the oracle. Yeah, but both are dead. Both are dead, so I don't think he can do a bunch of his stuff if they're dead, right? I think I actually have a champion that has some turn meter reduction on a basic with another AoE attack. I think that would be really good. Which, I mean, now he's not even placing... Wait, he's not even placing it, though. When entering Ma'at form, place 40 stack of Might of Path. Might of Path. Ptah. Generation. But Nirvana doesn't even have it. So how does he change to that form? And skip his turn. So it's when he changes form, he's gonna place that buff on himself that I want to get rid of. That was pretty easy. That was level, what, 6? Yeah, stage 6. Okay, let's try 7. Oh, Morgan is so good, bro. Yeah, Isaac, so everybody is stuck on the mission right now. There's a mission, I think, that asks you to get some stones or something, but everybody's stuck on it. It's a bug. I think it's going to be in the next patch. It's one of their priorities to fix. Oh wait, so he starts... Okay, he starts with that phase. He starts with the buffs here. So right now he's taking barely any damage. But we killed both Imhotep and the other girl. Yeah, so right now he takes absolutely no damage. So that's where When he's on that form, I would like some turn meter reduction to get rid of those as quick as I can. But then he's gonna change form. Is he gonna? When is he gonna change form? Okay, so he's taking no damage right now because of those stacks of upta. And okay, that's the issue here is that you see he starts the fight with the stacks here of ta, and you do no damage to him. But since he starts the fight, you need to remove them. If not, I mean, the fight's gonna be extremely long and you're not gonna do any damage. But why is he not changing form here? Because earlier he changed form instantly. Because this is matte form. Convert, he also has this. Divinity. Incoming damage, okay. I would like to know what triggers is him changing form. Yes, no, okay. Gain increase damage, turn meter effect reduction. Attack all enemies if the highest priest enter Easter form and skip a turn. Okay, so it's only okay. So he needs to sacrifice them to change form, and he will lose the buff. But because I killed them, he can't sacrifice them, so he can't change form, so he has the buff here the entire time. So we need to, or steal the buff. Either use turn meter reduction to get rid of the stacks, or steal the buff. Right? That's how it is, I think. Christopher, I think if you kill the two allies, he can't change form at any point, if I'm understanding this correctly. So I think this champion, hold up. Yeah. Decrease the turn meter of each target by 20%. Divana, she's actually a really good epic. Really, really good epic. So I may go back and invest in her for this dungeon. Or I need somebody to steal the buff. But she's already level 40, so maybe I can just gear her a bit better. Who else is gonna steal a buff? Is there? Can we show? Decrease. Heal. Remove buff. Okay, so he's my only option. Okay, he's my only option and it's on his ultimate. Oh, on the passive? When is he gonna vanish? Wait. Is in the vanish? Oh, remove vanish and attack one. I don't know. Well, anyways, I'm gonna try that girl and try to remove the turn meter. Try to use the turn meter strategy instead. Yeah, but Zalexki, unfortunately, I think you just have a little bit of a gear issue. I think probably you haven't geared your champion good enough. What's the crit rate? How much crit rate does your Morgan and Ramses have? How much crit rate do they have? Because I think with this team you should be able to do it. But again, if you don't have Discord, I can't, and you can't show me. I don't really know. I can help you much more than that, to be honest with you. You know what? And I started booking her anyway, so let's keep investing in her. I think she's a good champion. Can I get her? No, I need to make some food to get her 5-star. Let's gear her first. So, strong hits gain 5% 10 meter, attack percent and accuracy. That's really good actually. I like that. I like that. That's pretty good for her. Enhance, can we refine? Where is it? Where is she? Okay, and I have a duplicate, which means I don't. Oh my gosh, I never have enough of those. That's so frustrating. Ooh, unless is there one that actually increased the turn meter rejection effect? That would be even better. That would be even better. Turn meter rejection at 50% less. Ah, dang. Wow, this weapon looks badass. Is there again turn so did not disable? 15%. Oh no. It's again the same target as increased damage. Healing and allies. Oh no. 5%. Decrease damage received. No. Okay. Do we have a weapon that increase the turn meter rejection or an imprint? No, increase damage inflicted. Accuracy. Okay, I like that weapon. Isaac, you guys need to do bug reports every time there's a bug like that. You guys need to do bug reports, honestly. It'll help. Tell me I'm unaffected, no. So some more faith, no. Odysseus and the Protector. I don't want that one, so I'm going to train. Stop Odysseus turn, so first, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, we just won't put any imprint right now until we find a better one. So I want some damage and some accuracy on her. Now, I do have already damage dealer in the team. You know, that's how you think about it, guys. For this one, though, I do want some damage for her. She has some good multipliers. But for this dungeon specifically, where I'm going to be using her, I really need her to have accuracy. And I already have damage dealers in the team. So I do want damage, but I'm going to prioritize the accuracy a little bit more in this instance. So I know on the helmet from looking at the Raven Powers website, I can get crit rate here, but also I can get accuracy. So, you know, you have to keep that in mind when looking at your options, which my options are obviously terrible. Now, this is really good though. Now, it's only rank 2, but it is crit rate and it has accuracy and speed, and it's on the disruptor set, which gives me extra accuracy. So that could be a really good piece for her. I do have a good amount of resources, so even though it's only rank 2, and we get some accuracy here, so that's not bad. Now here I can go crit rate or crit damage. Let's see what we have. I don't use Gargamesh much right now, so crit damage with some crit rate. That's good. I don't really look at the set. The set is not my priority. I really don't have much right now, so we may just have to reuse. We just have to reuse some stuff from other champions. HP percent isn't great. HP percent isn't great, but again, I really don't have a lot right now, so it could be a decent option. I would love to have attack percentage here, if it's an option, but I don't think it is. So I may just take that for now because it has speed, but also it's on the disruptor set, and accuracy being my priority, I know I'm getting plus 15 accuracy right now, so it's actually not too shabby. On the gloves, I could use this. I I could go find more damage right now and get some crit rate, some crit damage, or I can just go even more accuracy, knowing that I actually have some decent damage on substat with attack and crit damage here. So that's not a bad option with what I have right now. Or we have this with crit rate, but the substats are terrible. Ooh, we have this one too, crit rate and crit damage on a distributor set again. The rank is crap, but this is not a bad piece. Well, we didn't get much crit damage. This is not a bad piece if I can finish the disruptor set again and gain that 15 accuracy. So here I want some speed. Oh, attack percentage. 15% attack percentage with crit damage. Can we finish that shrine set? I don't think so. HP, defense. Speed here, that's a broken set. I need this. Faith. Speed with accuracy and HP percent and the disruptor set. I kind of like that. It's not great, but... Okay, so now... I think we get plenty of accuracy. I did like this... Wait, where was it? Shrine attack percentage. I did like this. Crit damage. Okay. Just put that on for now. I feel like accuracy, once we actually level up stuff, I think we should be okay. So I may just go with that crit rate and some crit damage. Okay, let's just do... We have enough resources, so we can go 12 on everything, even though this is not great stuff. But it's better than nothing, I guess. It's better than nothing. What's up, Jeff? How are we doing? What I do like here is that I do have, you know, 2 disruptor set, which is good. I do have a piece of shrine here, which was kind of accidental, but knowing that if I get another piece, I get 15% speed, that'll be kind of a priority for those pauldrons. Like if I can get from that set a good pauldron here, at least temporarily, it would be a good set to just finish and have the extra speed, honestly. The HP percent here, I'm not the biggest fan, but it's all we have right now. And then level 12. Cool, Jeff. Where are you at in the campaign? Did you finish the campaign yet? Okay, we'll stop here for now. I would love to level up the weapon, so I do want to get some materials for that. I do want to rank her to rank 5. So I do need to make some 4-star food. So I did have some rares here. I need, how many? I need 4 of them, so I need 1 more. I have a bunch of him, so let me promote him. Autofill. I Roblox, so I found a bit new and did some of dungeon. Okay, cool. Do you need any help? You let me know if you need any help. Happy to help. So I'm just gonna, cause I want to be quick here. I'm just gonna sacrifice some rares, guys. Some of them have a lot of duplicates, so I'll just do that. Same here. Do not sacrifice your rares that lightly, especially the eternal ones, when the game goes live, guys. This is the beta, so I don't care too much. I just want to progress as far as I can and have some fun, so I don't care sacrificing random rares. But when the game goes live, some of those rares are going to be key, of course, so we're going to want to be mindful of that and not just use them as food unless we know we have plenty of. Like my Ramses is maxed out in terms of awakening, so I know any duplicate of Ramses I can easily sacrifice, but anything else we do want to be a bit more mindful of who we sacrifice, right? So let's be careful when we do that. 25 autofill, she won't. On autofill, so we'll do that. Okay, promote. Let me. I do have some XP, so let's give her some levels. I have plenty of XP. I would love to ascend her a little bit more though. We'll do that later. Let me see her stats. We got speed. She's pretty fast. A little crit rate, crit damage, but let's see if that's enough to do that turn meter manipulation thingy, and see if she has enough accuracy as well. We'll do speed. Checking online, taking it in. Got a few champions to rank 5. Working on 6 star. Did get a Lego mobile. Says nice. Which Lego did you get? Also, I really thought I would need a 6-star champion to finish the campaign, but you can actually finish the campaign just with 5 stars. I only had, maybe not to, if you want a 3-star everything, it's a bit trickier, but in terms of just finishing the campaign the first time, I had 3 5-star champion and it was enough, so do keep that in mind. Now, with that champion without the books right now, it's only a 35% chance to reduce that turn meter, so we do have to keep that in mind. So he opens with A2, okay, so we can kill both of them here, so that way he can't sacrifice them. So let's see if she's gonna reduce that turn meter. Okay, she did. You see, did you see that, guys? She did reduce the turn meter, so that went from 10 to 5, which means next turn I'll be able to start doing damage, because right now he has 75% damage reduction, right? So right now we don't have the right preset with auto battle, so full auto she will do a big attack, but I kind of want to save it right now until those are gone, and he has to change form, and then I can do damage to him, right? So same. So here we go. We're gonna reduce the turn meter again. We didn't. It's only 35% chance, unfortunately. I do want to put the. That's not the accuracy, but I do want to put that just to be safe, because he's gonna start doing a bit of damage. We'll do that. And let's see if she's going to reduce the turn meter now. Nope. I can't tell if I'm getting resisted or if it's just that she only has 35% chance of doing it. Let's put the retaliate, that way she can counter attack and have more chances of reducing that turn meter. Okay, let me do one. Can you guys see if she gets resisted or if she just failed to reduce the turn meter? Okay, she didn't do it. I don't know why. So she did it the first time, but now it's not reducing the turn meter. I just can't tell what it is. She's gonna retaliate here. She should. No? Okay. Let's see. 35% reducing turn meter of each area by 20%. I don't know, guys. I just can't tell if he's resisting me. Or, I mean, she's obviously not hitting the. I just know if it's the 35% chance failing, or if I'm getting resisted and I don't see it. I feel like it should pop up right here if I was getting resisted. Okay. Resisted, okay. Okay, so she's getting resisted. Okay. So what we can do is this, plus 40 accuracy. So she had 90 accuracy, so that's not enough. She'll have a little more now, so she'll have 130, so we'll see. And that maybe I just may need to remove one of those crit rate pieces to have accuracy as a main stat instead. We'll see. His name is Anu, super cool. Oh yeah, Anu is super cool. Yeah. It's a good champion for sure. Live for love. Yeah, I sold my account, so I'm completely done with raid. Well, never mind. I got rid of my account, let's say. Okay, so we did reduce it here. Wait, why is it at 35? What was it at? It's at 40 when it starts. Wait, and that's at 20. Wait, who just played? Does Morgan also reduce 10 meter? Wait. Am I going crazy? And now he's at 5. Why did that go down so quickly? Okay, now it's gone. Okay. So now we can do damage. Okay, I'm a little bit confused because guys, this says, hold up, real quick. When the fight starts, he is in the Ma'at form with 40 stacks of that buff, Might of Ta. If it's full, instantly active. Okay, we don't care about that. When this will receive terminal reduction, decrease. Oh, maybe I have an imprint somewhere. Because here I need to reduce his turn meter, or place a disable to reduce that, and we did reduce it really quickly. But I thought I only had one hero here doing turn meter reduction. Maybe I have an imprint on somebody that does it too, because that thing was gone instantly this time. Let's see the turn meter here. Anyone else actually reducing it? Oh yeah. Okay, I think it's a very easy boss actually. I just saw Lee now the name, guys, the name of those champions. Now Masa, I realize he's bugged, his crit is not working. Oh, Astro, I think I saw something about a champion like that was completely bugged. Yeah, sorry bro. Just use him as food. Oh, you can't, they don't let us use 6-star champion as food for 5-star. Yeah, I don't think they would let you. Oh yeah, here she is. Do we see the damage? Oh yeah, we do see the damage. Yeah, it's all Morgan. Okay, let me just check, because there's somebody else in this team somehow reducing turn meter somewhere. Damage, no. Or placing disables. Oh, no. No, it was turn meter. No, okay. So, when I'm in place. Buff to reflect any debuff received. What about his weapon? No. What about her weapon? Retaliate? No. Okay. Ramses? He also inflicted to an enemy. Okay. So nothing here. And he has Sun Yukong passive, which just joined the attacks. So that's not it. Acid. Then increase damage of 0. Nothing here. So it's her. Enemy receives a terminal increase, so retaliates. Oh wait, maybe she just did this. Maybe that's what activated. Maybe the boss boosts his turn meter. Can you boost his turn meter somewhere? And then she retaliated and did this back to back, basically. Just don't know. Oh. Yeah. Just heals. Yeah, I think it was just her. Okay, I think it was just a passive, guys. So, I mean, it looks like a pretty easy boss. It looks like a pretty, as long as you have enough accuracy here. Let's try the next level. See how far we can get. That round before was really safe. So, well, we do have to get through the waves, and as we level up, the waves are gonna get harder and harder, of course. What's in the bag, Azix? Oh, the energy, yeah. Gotcha. So this kind of this type of run here, once we have preset with the multi-battle, basically for the wave they'll kind of do what they want, but here to optimize everything, we'll want to kill those two pretty quickly if we can. But then I would want her at the top here on the left to only do her A1, a basic, sorry, until this is gone. You see here two, okay, I still don't get it because she didn't play here. She didn't play, and somehow we still reduced all that stuff. And now it's gone. Why is it gone? There was 10 stacks. I'm so confused. After acting 5 times, no. That's what it is, Astro. Where's that? It doesn't say that anywhere. Attack on. It doesn't say that anywhere though, does it? So I guess it's at 40, you kill the 2 adds and you go to 20 or 10 or whatever. And then just with the turn meter reduction, you get rid of the rest, I guess. Okay, level 8. Let's go. Yeah, also with disabled Xeno. Yeah. I just don't have any disables in the team, but I should have enough with the turn meter. Where is it? Does it say anywhere that it reduces the buff when you kill the ads? Or it's just something that happens and that's it? On the icon. Oh, on the ads. Click on the ads stuff here. Oh, got you, Xeno. Got you. Okay, that's what I was missing because I was like, I have no disables, but I have one character doing turn meter reduction, and the thing was just, she would attack once and the thing would just be gone instantly. And I wasn't understanding why. Well, she's gone now, but oh, here we go. There we go. When defeated, got you. So yeah, you get 15 from here, 15 from here, and then you do the 10 missing with the turn meter, which I don't have any. She's gone now. She's dead. My turn meter reduction is gone. So okay, yeah, we are on a harder level here for sure. Level just went up. So kill the ads fast. That way you can't change form. And then just turn meter reduction until that buff is gone, and then it's easy peasy. But he's definitely, we just stepped up another level here, and I don't have the level yet. I only have one 6-star champion, but pretty easy. Morgan's amazing. She's so good. She does a ton of damage, and the fact that her damage is based on attack and accuracy, it's great because you can put a ton of accuracy for the debuff, which also increase her damage. So it's super cool, honestly. Okay, level 8. I mean, we stuck here. I think I'm gonna need more 6-star champion, but stats war in the dungeons. What do you mean? Stat wars. Oh, like yeah, you can't progress until you level up. Yeah. I just want to see stage 8. I mean, stage 8 is not bad. It's halfway there. And I only have 160 champions, so we can get some rank 4. Okay. Surely rank 9 we can get rank 5. No? Still? Wow. So let's see how fast we can do it. And then we can look at the other one. Oh yeah, she's really good. But she's only, I need to level her up. Yeah, she gets. Okay, yeah, full auto is tough on that level. Right now I don't have the level for it. Dang, that's crazy. I just beat that level. It was really safe. And now we're getting shit on, really. Okay, I just need to level up, but that's a good strategy. I just need to level up. Okay, let's look at the other boss. This one's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. And the other boss, this one. Let's see what it does. Now this one is alone though. There's no ads with it. Stage info. Okay. Attack all enemies, steal 1 buff. Okay. That's annoying. Place 2 random buff for 2 turns and gain an extra turn. Okay, so Faith Dan will be good on him. Or is there, do we have a block buff debuff in this game? That way he just can't place any buff and that's that. Or we can steal them again if we find somebody who can steal them. Double the stack of gluttony, then attack all enemies 3 times. Each of them max HP and 55%. Okay. And 2 stack of gluttony. Okay, which cannot be removed by abilities. At the start. Okay. At the start of Zmay's turn, remove all disables. Okay. I'm assuming we don't want him to get gluttony. For every stack, minus 2% damage received, plus 5% faith, and cannot be removed by normal buff. Okay. So yeah, you just get to a point where you can't do any damage the more gluttony he has. So we want to make sure he doesn't gain a bunch of buff. Ah, you can reduce them here by 10 when Zmin lost 33% HP. 6 when a buff is stolen. A debuff is okay. Divinity. Turn meter reduction. We won't play with that in this one. Okay. Okay. So we want to either steal the buffs or place corrupt, which then he can't place any buffs, right? We move all disables, so we won't play with disables much. Let's see. Corpse will steal any buff placed on the enemy. Okay. Ooh, hold up. I think there was something about face down. Face down. If the same target is hit, 50% increase the duration of a random debuff. Ooh, that's good. Hold up. Attack all enemies. The person plays confused when target if there is a disable. Okay, we won't care too much about that. When enemy receives a debuff, decrease the divinity by 10. Hold up. I think she's gonna be amazing for that dungeon. So she has the corrupt, but then there was something about faith down too. No? Or am I crazy? Isn't the faith down? We'll place one buff inside. Whoa, she's gonna be key for that dungeon. Faith down, only one buff, and then if there's corrupt, she just steals the buff. Okay, amazing. This girl, right? Okay. So we have two epics, two Eternals epics, and they're gonna be just great for each of the dungeons. So we're gonna work on her. Do you mind showing your Morgan's gear? Yes. I only have crappy gear on all of my champions, really, but that's what I got on her. I was able to do the sets on her, which is nice. So she has plenty of accuracy for now, good amount of speed, and then I'm really low on crit rate, but it is what it is. I do with what I have, you know. I would love to change that to crit rate if I can, but then I would lose the set, which again, the set is not the priority, but right now what I have works this way, but I would definitely want more crit rate on her. I wouldn't mind losing a little bit of accuracy to gain more crit rate, which I should be able to now. This is good, but I'm using this on that other champion. I don't want to take it down. For now, I'm trying not to steal stuff from champions if I can. This is pretty terrible. Yeah, I would want crit rate, a good helmet with crit rate to gain some crit rate, and then I'm happy with this for now. Crit damage. This is, I want attack percent, but I don't have any. I think attack percent is possible on the chest. I would have to double check, but I actually don't have any, so you definitely want attack percent on the chest, and then if it's an option. Is it not an option? I think it is, right? Hold up. Let me double check. Raven. This website here will show you all the stats. If you go to Godforge, armor sets, chest, yeah, you can get attack percent. I just don't have a single one, I guess. So, but yeah, I want some attack percentage here and crit rate here to do a little more damage, and I won't be losing much accuracy, so it would actually be perfect for. Now, in terms of weapon, this is what I'm using. Mostly because the stats are really good for her, attack percent and crit rate. But then I use her with Heimdall. I have Heimdall who plays Retaliate on the team, so then when she retaliates, she'll do more damage, and then that imprint just does more damage as well. Oh, it's not an option? What? No, okay, they have to fix that because it makes no sense otherwise. I mean, damage. She's a damage dealer and she needs accuracy. It makes no sense that first off there's attack flat but not attack percentage. And what am I supposed to put on her? She does damage and she needs accuracy. I can't have speed on the chest. If I can't have attack percent, I can't have accuracy. I don't think you can have faith. Can you have faith on the chest? I guess not. So, I mean, what am I gonna put? Just HP or defense percentage? You know? That's definitely something they need to fix. For sure. For sure. I did experiment trying to buy the stuff here. That's the one time I've done it. Definitely not worth it. But I've been trying to farm the dungeons a little bit. I'm working on my teams. I'm level 8 here, so I'm trying to farm a little bit, and I'm doing a team for this right now. And that's it. And then I've been picking the gear here and there when leveling up as well. So, but the rank, I feel like the rank is probably more important than the rarity. You get more substats with the rarity, but I feel like the rank is probably better. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's try to promote her a little bit. Or do I want to wait? Do I want to wait and just focus on the, like, improve the other dungeon first, and then focus on that one there? Because here I'm in the same thing. I don't have any food anymore. I need to go farm some stuff. I don't have food anymore. I don't have to use all of my rares. Did I do all my quests? Oh, 5 okay, abilities, 5 times. You see, I can't. The pages are the most important, guys, because you can't. There's not much. We don't get a lot of pages, and then you can only do so many scrolls. See, I got 2 boots. Do I want to focus on her? So she has, I feel like right now she's at 35%. This will go up to 50%, which it is random. So I think for the dungeon, for now, this is enough for the dungeon I'm going to do. So the goal is just going to be to level her up. And then this girl, does she needs the book more? Let's see the corrupt, how many chances? Oh, she already has 50 chances, which is pretty good. Dang, they really put the cooldown at the very end. That's kind of that's rough, honestly. This is hard. I think they should put it in the middle. This is really rough. Having the cooldown all the way down. Same here on everybody. On everybody, the cooldown is way down there. Jeffy, it's random. You just gotta farm the dungeons, and I think it's about 15% chance. I think Simon told me it was 15% chance or so. So you just gotta farm until you get the rift. If you do farm and you have selected enter the rift, it will enter the rift and you won't get the key. So you have to not enter the rift if you want to save the key for later, basically. If that makes sense. No, Tim, it's not possible. It's because It's because when you did full auto, you probably entered the rift every time. You need to not enter the rift to get the key. If not, you enter the rift and then you don't get a key. Yeah, you just gotta keep farming. I'll thank you for the follow on YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, good sir. Yeah, no, it is random, but it's. I asked Simon because I did a a podcast with the team about the Rift specifically, and they told me it's about 15%. I said if I'm doing 100 runs, how many times am I gonna have a Rift pop up? And they said about 15 times, so it's about 15% chance. But like I said, if you enter every time, you don't get the key. You only get the key if you don't enter. If that makes sense. That girl is actually really good rare, so I'm definitely gonna keep her just in case. Okay, rank 4. And then I need to make food, ascend. Guys, do not forget to ascend your champions at least level 1 to unlock the passive, right? If you don't do that, you'll never get... you just don't get the passive, so make sure you do that. Let's see if we can level up here. I'm just gonna use the team that I actually want to use. I actually want to level up. Again, those dungeons, I also don't know what they do right now. I've just been leveling up with whatever champions have. Oh, Morgan is so good. Did you guys see that? Freaking one shot at everything. You guys tell me if the sound of the game is too high, huh? It's pretty low on my side, but I think I have it. Oh yeah, I have it way higher for you guys. Let me. It's probably too high for you. I'll put it at the same level. Yeah, I just want it a little bit in the background, not too high. I really like that Onyu. She's fun. Jeff, I don't know who she is. You'll have to show me the. What does she do? Oh wait, is that one of the champion I'm using right now? Guys, it's a new game, so you know I know a lot of the champions. I know a lot of the legendaries, but epic and rares, it's a bit tougher to remember all the names, honestly. Alex, I'm currently stuck on Aru stage 1 for adventure. Do you need help? Guys, if you guys are stuck and want help, obviously I have a ton of guides on the YouTube channel already that will help you, but if you want some live help, feel free to join the Discord and send me a DM with, or you can just post in general and tag me, and I can look at your champions and the way they gear and tell you guys what to adjust to unlock you. Because the campaign, it's pretty simple, guys. When you get stuck, you want to take a break from the campaign, go do some missions, try to level up a few champions with whatever resources you have. And honestly, with 3, I finished with 3 heroes level 50. So you don't even need a 6-star champion to finish the campaign. You may need a 6-star champion if you want a 3-star everything, but just to finish, you just need your 2 damage dealer and a support champion, and that will be enough. So it's pretty easy, honestly. You just gotta level 3 of them level 50, which is easy to do, and then have some gear. Like I'll show you my gear. My gear is absolutely crap. This is really close. Dang, that was really close, guys. But just do what you can with gear, right? We'll try this one again. But if you need help, just hit me up on Discord right now. I can pull up a picture of your account and give you some live feedback if you guys want to. fourth and fifth character to 51st. 60. Tim, honestly, if you already have, if that means you already have 3 character level 50, that's enough for now. I would focus on a 6-star next for sure. I'll tell you, my number one goal was to get my 60 first. That was my priority. But then there was some type of bug that it was my fault, I guess, but it's something the game they're going to fix because it shouldn't be happening. Where I accidentally deleted a 5-star food champion. So I thought there was a bug in the game that just deleted my champion basically. So I got kind of scared and I was like, I'm not gonna make more food for my 6-star champion. I'm just gonna use the food that I have right now and do 3 5-star champion, which I did, and it was enough to finish the campaign. But if you have 3 5-star champion, it's enough. Now you want to get to a 6-star champion for sure. Okay, so he does some damage. We'll just farm level 7 for a little bit here. Let's just do a couple run of that because I need some stones. And then you see that's where you see if you enter the rift here, you're never gonna have keys, right? You need to not enter the rift if you want keys. She's cool as hell. I'm crazy and debuff. Okay, cool, Jeff, cool. I'm stuck on like second campaign. Okay, you're at the very beginning. Okay, I'm in chapter 8, but still can't get the less than 20 turns. Okay, that's just a jinx. The 20 turns thing right now is just, it's not even about the champions you have. It's about just upping your damage. So either add a damage dealer in your team or just improve your main damage dealer. You know, level him up or give him some better gear, and that's how you'll get it done for sure. Whoever wants help, just go on the Discord. You go to general if you want, and just tag me with a picture, and I can look. Okay, just did nice. Also, guys, keep in mind that sometimes when let's say the campaign give you enough to give you 4 slots for 4 champions. When you're trying to do the 20 turn, let's say you have 2 damage dealer and 2 support champion. If you can do it and you can remove one of your support champion, and now you just have 1 support, 2 damage, and you can survive that way, that's gonna be better because that means your damage dealer are gonna use more of the 20 turn that you have available. That if you had another support champion, that support champion will also take turns and use some of those turns out of the 20 that you need, right? So play around with that as well, Just did it with 2 champions, exactly. If you can survive with 2 champions and it's 2 damage dealers, just do that. That way, the only one taking turns are damage dealers, and you're not wasting turns on your support champions. Salute. MC, please pass this info to the developers of the game. Salute, you gotta go do a feedback. There's a bunch of links and stuff to give feedbacks on bugs and everything, and I agree with you. I think a lot of people already did. Now this is the beta. It's the beta, so it's definitely not finished. It looks a lot better than alpha. But I agree, the biggest thing right now, I think the heroes look cool. There's still some improvement in terms of graphics, but I agree that all the movements, the cameras still looked very choppy. And there's definitely a lot of smoothness improvement to be made, 100%. Then no, I mean, it's the first beta, there'll be another beta, then there'll be early access, and then there'll be full launch. So I'm assuming early access will be by the end of this year. And then full launch is probably going to be 2027. I don't know. Or really late this year, maybe for Christmas. So I think they know. Smoothness, cameras, scale of a bunch of stuff that's still off. I agree. And that, don't get me wrong, that will be something For the content creators, we have like a little quest thing to do where in 3 days from now, we need to do like a video, 7-day recap video giving our feedback and talking about the good and the bad. And that's definitely will be one of my feedback for sure. And I know they will be watching it for sure. I mean, maybe not my video, but they'll be watching some of the content creators' video, and I know we're all gonna give the same feedback. So, yeah, Tim. I mean, multi battles have always worked for me. There's no preset, unfortunately, and stuff. But for now, later there will be presets to tell you champions what to do on each turn. But multi battles have worked for me the entire time. Honestly, I've had no issues. Oh, sorry. Did somebody go to Discord or no? No. Okay. Cool. Mm-hmm. What guys, what videos do you guys want to see next? Or what do you think is more appealing for players? I've already done the video on the best starter, video on the chest to pick when we level up. We have the 3 chests. I've made a video on what to buy in the market. I've made a ultimate beginner's guide. I've made a guide on leveling up, how all the leveling system works and how to level up fast. I've made a guide on weapon and imprints, like looking at all the synergies and how it works. And this morning I posted a gearing guide about how to optimize the gear, properly gear a champion, all that stuff. And on Monday, I'm gonna take a break tomorrow. I won't post anything because I've posted way too much this week. On Monday, I will have a summoning video. I just had a bunch of stones saved up that I summoned. Spoiler alert, I got absolutely nothing if you guys go watch that video. And I guess next up, I may do some of the dungeon videos, start working on the dungeons. And then there'll be the feedback video next week as well, I guess. But if you guys have any idea of videos you think I need to make, obviously I need to do tier list on the champions too. Crap. Those just take so much time to make. And I don't know all the champions by heart, so. There's no continue battle on fail, is it? No, that's frustrating. That's annoying, honestly. I agree, Gendeth. For me too, there's been a couple levels where I'm, I do 20 runs and just fail one, and I just wanted to keep going instead of farming the level below, but it just stops for you. You can't continue. Later on, they will add all the good multi-battle options where you can continue and do the presets, but right now it's not there yet. No way. Wait, who is Scott Spend? Wait, who sent? Yo, that's you, RX. Oh my gosh, guys, let me show you RX's box. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. No freaking way. Oh, you posted in can you post in general in Godforge? You went all the way down to in real life in the Discord instead of posting in Godforge. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Let's see. Hold up. I can't believe this. He has some of the best heroes already. I can't believe his luck. That's fucking crazy. Look at these guys. Hold up. Look at this. How did you get this guy and her? How did you get them two? How did you get two eternal legendaries already? There's no way. And season. I mean, season from the minigame maybe? Did you get season in the minigame? Bro, that is insane. Those two are some of the best champions in the game. That is some crazy luck, honestly. I'm kind of it's kind of sad that the progress is gonna get wiped and that those guys are not going into your account, honestly. Bro, is this fake? Is this portrait fake? This portrait here looks so fake, honestly. That's fake. There's no way. Wait. There's no way that's his portrait. That's fake. Hold up. Is it that? Is the portrait that bad? Oh, it is his portrait. Dang. Dang, they have to fix his face. They have to fix a lot of faces. Look at her face, bro. That face has to go. She looks like such a Karen, honestly. She looks like a Karen. They need to fix some faces out there for sure. Wait, did we say level? We did say level 7. Otherwise, it's messed up. I can't believe you got them two and then you have season. Freely go, but it was food for season. Did you food a legendary? You're not gonna do that on your account when the game goes live, right? You just did that because it was the beta. Don't ever food legendary champions. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. And Dracula is a great champion. I don't think in the beta right now is super useful, but you know, we don't know yet what the bleed is gonna be super good. Maybe on clan boss, but he's gonna be S tier in some piece of content at some point for sure. Well, I can't believe that's your box, honestly. Yeah, you see, guys, the rank is super important. It's probably gonna be more important than the rarity. Season, a lot of rank 4, that's nice. Almost 100% crit rate, yeah, that's what you want for sure. Ray June, 112 speed. No, 212 speed. That's fast. I'm not sure she's so good too. Yeah, congrats, man. That's amazing. Sucks that it's gonna get all white. Sucks that it's gonna get all white. And it's not truly yours. That really sucks. Got you. Hey, but hey. That means your main account is either gonna be extremely lucky or you're gonna get the worst luck ever. It's gonna be one or the other. It's not gonna be in the middle. It's gonna be one opposite of the spectrum or the other, honestly. Jeff, I'm low on gems and energy. Hey, here we go. After a couple days, that's part of the game. That's what those games do to you. They give you a lot at first, and after a couple days, you're like, dang, where's all my gems, rubies or whatever? Where are all my energy? It's all gone all of a sudden, and then you wait. Ooh, I got a big one. Nice. And then you just wait. That's the nature of those games, guys. That's how it works. Hey Barry, they open randomly. Even level 5 or 6 I've had. You're gonna get more rares, but you'll get epic and legendaries eventually. It's random. And as of now, they're all super easy. Morrow, they'll probably nerf balance. Oh yeah, 100%, yeah. You do, King. Guys, do we keep the progress from beta 1 to beta 2? I thought it was a complete wipe, but maybe we do keep the progress from beta 1 to beta 2. That would be nice. That would make sense. That way you can get into the clan boss and stuff with some. And you need, even for the tower, you do need a couple champions for sure from both order and chaos. So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, that's nice. I'm just trying to learn what is. Yeah, Jeff, for sure. Jeff, it's the beta, so I've been having fun too, buying random shit with my gems. Like I'm out of rubies too. I still have some energy, but I'm out of rubies. I don't care. I've been buying stones and gear and stuff. With my account, I won't be spending my rubies that way, but for beta, I'm just testing stuff out, having fun. That's the goal. Okay, again, death. Cool. That's nice. I wasn't sure. That's nice. They're wiping progress, but you do keep the champs. Okay. Yeah, I hope. I hope the champions are the champions going back to like level 0, or are they staying rank 6? If you have them rank 6, do you guys know? Yeah, Barry. I think the key are stuck to if you get the less rare key, whatever the name of it is, that will only allow you to enter a rare rift potentially. I'm not 100% sure. Um, but like I was saying earlier, honestly, if you just want to enter all the rift, when you start your multi-battle, just say enter rift, and then doesn't matter the rarity of the rift, you're just gonna enter all of them, and they're all super easy. They literally feel the same right now. I feel like even the legendary rift I just got in my Ramses just is level 50, just one-shotted Ra instantly. So right now the rift are definitely no big deal. Hey guys, we just passed 1,400 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Really cool. Really cool to see the growth. It's slow and steady, but it's there. So super cool. We are. I know most people are here on YouTube, but we are also live on Twitch. Uh, so you guys pick whichever platform you like best. Doesn't matter to me, but it is an option. I personally cannot stand Twitch. Yes, Pawn. Thank you so much for the follow on YouTube. Thank you. Welcome to the club. I can't deal with Twitch. I just can't deal with the ads. Honestly, you gotta watch freaking 3 minutes of ads before you can even watch the first anything of the live. I just can't stand it. I don't mind couple ads as I'm watching, randomly, but at the beginning, you gotta wait there for 3 minutes. I just can't stand it, honestly. No white between betas. About a month ago, I don't know if anything changed. He said we could going to be using most of it. Okay, cool. Yeah. That makes sense. That's cool. That way, PvP, you can do it right away, and then uh, same with clan boss too. At least we have champions kind of built out for that. That's cool. I don't know why there's a leaderboard on the Godforge website about the stars for the campaign, and I should be in the top 100, but I'm not for some reason, even though I am at 270. Huh. Interesting. Not that it doesn't matter, but all right, after this one, we're gonna go back and try to level her up. We should have enough stones now. let's see. Heroes. So, was I trying to upgrade her? No, the other girl. This girl, because I want to at least get her passive activated. Okay, cool. Again, guys, Ascension level 1, that's your priority. There you get that passive going. And then I need 6 for the other girl. I need, what do I need for her? Hey, I'm with ELT. RX. Control Alt Elite. You see the little logo up there? Just on top of me, right here. It's like one of the big cluster that started a while back. They have hundreds of members and they have a ton of different clans. So you can kind of choose based on if you're gonna be free to play, low spender, high spender, casual player, hardcore, you know. So it's really cool. And honestly, I did content on Raid for 7 years, guys, on my French channel. And I did have a clan for a while, but it's I don't have time, you know. I don't have time to be organizing and making sure people are doing their clan boss keys and all that stuff. So I don't want to be a clan leader and I don't want to have my own clan. And those guys have been so helpful. Honestly, I've tried a few clans before and those guys has just been like helping me a ton on a bunch of stuff for my content and whatnot. So it made a lot of sense for me to join them, honestly. But I can send you the link if you want to check it out. If you spend any time on the main Discord, you see them. The tag is ELT, and you see them all the time on the main Discord. And then we have our own Discord as well with all the different clans on there. But then you can actually join my clan too, if there's room, I'm sure. Especially if you get as lucky in when the game goes live and that's your account, you can definitely join mine specifically. But yeah, if you go to the server, let me show you the picture if you want. If I can find it. Clan information, here we go. Let me show you here. Can I zoom in a little bit? But yeah, basically ELT. Oh, Control Alt Elite ELT. That's a clan, and I'm gonna be in this one. I'm with Xaverock. You see in the Fateless Discord, you see him everywhere. I'm gonna be he's the overall leader of the cluster, and I'm gonna be in his clan. But then you have a bunch of content creators too, but then you have all those clans in the group really that you see semi-competitive, casual, all accounts. I also have an account for my secondary account, I guess, a clan secondary account, competitive, and you can kind of go from there. But if you specifically want to be in my clan, I can check with Xav if there's room. But yeah, we'll definitely be like hardcore player pushing clan boss and everything, you know. Just let me know. Let me know. Okay, I want to get them both to get the extra accuracy anyway, so let's just do her. It's fine. Let's work on her first. And I need 9. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to keep farming that dungeon, but also I'm gonna start buying. I'm gonna keep buying the stones in here. Yeah, I bought them already, but I'm gonna keep buying that just because I need too many of them. Okay, let's gear her. I mean, we're completely out of gear, but what can we give her? So I don't think she's here for damage, this one. She's a full-on disruptor. I don't care. I mean, she does some good. Okay, do you want to? Yeah, let me check. This is you on Discord, right? That sent. Yeah, it was your account in here. So, I'll send you a DM so I don't forget. There you go. Yeah, we'll just have as a full disruptor. It's a full accuracy, speed, confuse. Yeah, we won't look for damage for her, but then to know if when the full game release we will start new or will beta stuff. Yeah, Judge, look, since you're already on the YouTube channel right now, if you wanna click on my channel, and there's a video look that I posted a few days ago. Let me show you. If you go to my channel and there's that video here, all this carries over, and that one tells you all the details. I show you all the stuff that stays basically. If you want to watch this, but really quickly, basically you'll have, if you played the mini game, did you play the mini game? You'll keep the legendary imprint weapon and the champion and the avatar you got. That will carry over. Then here you have the daily login in the calendar. So here you'll have that frame, and you'll have the flare down here. So those two will carry over. There's also a bunch of gems and other actual resources from alpha and from beta that will be sent to us. And then if you go to your bag, you have tokens of valors right here. That's the currency that we're getting here as we play the beta. And this will carry over, and we'll be able to buy stuff during when the game goes live. So there's a couple of the things I think in that video if you want the whole details of how many rubies and stuff we're getting, but that's gonna be most of it. Okay, so I want something for with debuff. And I want some accuracy. Ooh, is there a combo somewhere where we can get accuracy and speed? Is that a thing? Surely not. Surely not gonna give us accuracy and speed. HP percent and accuracy is good. Duration of any random debuff. No. I don't think we can have accuracy and speed on the same weapon. That's probably not a thing. It's good to dream though. It's good to dream. HP and speed, no. Okay, what does weapons do? Increase the amount of barrier, no. Divinity, that's not bad. Terminator rejection, less effective. 10 divinity, no. Gain 20% turn meter. A turn by disable, no. We're missing a debuff. Increase the duration by 1 turn. Ooh! That wouldn't be bad, because she plays some good debuff that we need for the dungeon, but the stats are really bad. HP percent is fine. I don't care for crit damage. No. Divinity reduction, no. Well, actually, that's not bad. Wait. That's not bad. When this hero is attacked, has 20% chance to decrease the duration of a random debuff. Oh no, it's random debuff on herself. Dang. I mean, we could even go just for the straight up stat increase and that's it. I don't know. This shouldn't be too complicated though. Strong hit, no. No. When this is no. I don't care too much for ultimate either. I want something with buff and debuff. But I would like some good stats. This is all. Strong is guaranteed. No. One percent debuff. Maybe we'll go do this. When placing a debuff, 25% increases this duration by 1 turn. That's good, actually. We'll do that. I don't care for crit damage, but HP is okay. We don't have any duplicates, so I can't really level that up. That's okay. So we just want a bunch of accuracy and speed on her, really, and then some HP and defense so she can stay alive. And all we have is crap, of course. We'll steal from her, actually, maybe. HP flat is crap here, but accuracy and speed with defense percentage. Why not? I don't care for the attunement. Defense percentage. That's a good set for her. Ooh, defense percentage with speed. Faith, why not? Let's see. Okay, speed. I like that. I like that. How about here? So here we just gonna go HP percent, I guess. That's apparently all we can get. HP percent with some faith. Attack flat. Oh my gosh, I need to sell all that stuff, honestly. Some of that stuff is so crap. Just gotta sell it, honestly. Thank you, Carlos. Carlos is in the house. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. We'll go resist. Why not some resist? With speed, a ton of speed, not, but speed, accuracy for the attunement, and on a really good set for her. So for now, we'll just do that. And then I should have an accuracy gauntlets already right here. I would love to finish the destructor set. I would like speed instead if it's possible somewhere, but if not, we'll go defense percent, make her tanky. You know, it is what it is. What do we have on the boots first? Oh my gosh, defense flat everywhere. Terrible. Speed with some accuracy and some tankiness. Sure, let's do that. And then maybe we can do that, I guess. Why not? Why not? Level 12. We don't need to go further now. Oh my gosh, the substat are terrible though. That's okay. We'll just do that for now. Get more speed, a little bit of accuracy, whatever. This is what we have. She needs to go to level 50 though. That would be ideal, which means I need to sacrifice more rares because I do not have any food. And I don't want to do that right now. So let me try. Let me just try like this. It's probably not enough. She probably needs to level up again, but we'll go like this. Who has the better aura? 40 in our battle, 50 in our battle. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if it's enough. Roar. Roar. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel. If you have any questions, go for it. We're here to help. Okay. So we did place Corrupt, which he removed instantly. And he still managed to place buffs on himself. I don't know that she stole anything. But the Wrath is at 0, which is great. Really, I would just wanted to do a basic the whole time. I don't even want to do an ultimate. Here you go. Faith down is good when this is up. This debuff is at 0, so the faith down is kind of useless, I guess. But if she, now with 14, that's where, okay, yeah. I really wanted to just do a basic, probably. Just to, there we go. Corrupt for 3 turn. Okay, that's good, yeah. Okay, easy peasy. Obviously, she's level 40, so she will die pretty quickly. So another, maybe I can do level 7, but then I'm gonna be having to get them all to level 50 and 60 to have enough stats to survive. But the strategy is there for sure, which is good. I'm not stuck. All I can do is farm gear or try a 6-star. I'm not so, but that one. Yeah, I mean, did you do all 3-star of the campaign? I think the thing when you do all 3-star of the campaign, the adventure mode is you're pretty much stuck right there. I can't even do the first level right now because I only have one 6-star champion and all of my gear is total crap. So once you 3-star out of the campaign, then I think the goal is to do what I'm doing now. Is just to try to get to the highest level you can get of dungeon and start farming dungeons, you know. Until 3-starring everything in the campaign, I only farmed campaign. But now I'm at the point where I want a 6-star, 2 or 3 more champions as quick as I can. So I'm doing farming the stones for the ascensions and then trying to do some teams here somewhat optimized for each of the gear dungeons so I can start farming a little bit of gear. Adventure easy mode. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't even, I mean, I tried the first level once on adventure. I died full auto, so I haven't tried since then. But I don't even know that I had my 6-star champion then, so I should probably go try it again now. I should probably be at the right level to do that. So this is good, guys. As you can see, the corrupt here is doing the job. My only issue is that she's very weak in terms of staying alive. So I do need to get her to level 50 at least, so that I can make sure she can just stay alive and keep placing corrupt, really, you know? And then everybody else just needs to slowly do the damage, but that's about it. Level 7, easy. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Oh, this is gone. go. Couldn't make this one. That's okay. Alright. Alright. Let's let me get rid of that guy on Twitch. No thanks. Yeah, just gotta level them up now, but I'm needing common and common. I don't have any. So what's the quickest way to get green stones? Is it campaign or is it, so we can get some good green stones here. We don't get green stones here, right? I don't think so. So what about her? What about her? Does not intercept the attack, putting them defense shield. Okay. So we do want some intercept, which we do have, which is great. Campaign is the biggest source here, probably. But I do have a lot of XP saved up, so right now they're farming the campaign for a little bit. It's kind of useless for me. So I want to spend more time in the dungeons. Attack all enemies, despair. Prevent buff opposite being played. Okay. Shield on each cursed totem. Okay. Attack all enemies, increase damage inflicted by 20%. Each cursed totem. Okay. 90% damage from attacks when there is at least one living curse. Okay, so we gotta kill all of them. Receive a disable will reflect to random curse totem. If there are no curses alive, we'll remove the disable and remove the... Okay. Revive all curse totem. If no totem are revived, the next attack... Okay. So... Okay. So can we get her, can we just stop her from, can we just control her turn meter? Oh, I just reduce turn meter reduction 50%. Okay. So obviously we need AoE attacks here for the totems. Do we want turn meter reduction? That way she doesn't take turn too often and then she doesn't revive all the totems all the time? Or can we block revive the totem so that they can't get revived? But we will be taking more damage if we do that. I don't know. I don't really need her in this team anymore, but extra defense. Do y'all know what the strat is for that dungeon, guys? Have you guys looked at it yet? Is the Sun Yukong, right? There you go. Okay, so everybody is losing a turn, so she was quicker than all of my champions. Speed up, okay. Damage. Turn meter down. Killing the totems. Does she take damage when we kill the totems? Wait. Awesome, speed up. Yes, okay, that's good. Isn't the blaze increase? Ooh, okay. Do they all have something different? So, oh, okay, so blaze would be good. Yeah, 100%. Okay. So some blaze in this team would be good. But then I guess turn meter reduction is helping. No way. Oh my gosh. This guy. This guy, he's got two of the best Eternal champions, and now he just got Queds out of green shards. There's no way. There's no way. What's up, Moro? There's no fucking way. What is this guy? What is this guy, bro? That's crazy. Who has Blaze? She doesn't have Blaze, right? She has the other one in Blaze. Yeah. Oh, she does have Blaze. Sweet. Okay. Easy enough. Hacker. Yeah, for real, hacker. 100%. There's no way. Simon, est sur chacun de ses promesses. Je sens que What are you talking about, Iron Lord Fitness? Je ne parle pas français. Not here, bro. What promises? What, Moro, the getting a legendary in the green shard? You can. It's extremely rare, but you can, yeah. And mind you, that guy already has two of the best Eternal in the game. He got two Eternal legendaries that are some of the best, probably literally in the top 5 of champions. Two of them. Oh yeah, you want to pull those green shots all the time, 100%. You never know. You need the food anyways, but I'm pulling my green shot all the time. There is no mercy, so it's never guaranteed, but it's something that like every year or two you'll just get one randomly, and then it's like, wow. No, he never said that champions were transferred. I mean, they already gave us a free legendary from Alpha, from the minigame, and he always said that there will be stuff that will carry over, but the stuff we get in beta, the champions will be wiped. But they already gave us a legendary from the minigame, along with the weapon and the imprint. And in the beta here, they gave us an extra guaranteed legendary. I don't know if they will do the same when the game goes live, but probably. So you're already having a free legendary, but then there's also a ton of resources. If you've done alpha, minigame, and now the beta, there are a bunch of cosmetics that are going to follow you to your main account. And then you have the token of values that will, the more you play beta, the more you'll have of those, and the more stuff you'll be able to buy for free, basically, once the game goes live with your account. So there's actually a lot of things that transfer. But no, the progress from beta was always supposed to wipe, which means all the champions too. Oh yeah, Rogus, you can get Lego from green charts, 100%. 100%. It's again, it's extremely rare, guys. There's only been a handful of players, but it can happen. Okay, so I don't think I can do the next level. This one was already pretty tight, honestly. Let's try it again. Varun, yeah. I mean, there's still a lot of work to do for sure. I'm really enjoying the game, obviously, but there's a lot of new stuff from Raid, but then there's a lot of similar things. So if you used to Raid, this is gonna feel very similar, but the game is very far from where it needs to be. So there's still a lot of graphics issues. The cameras are all kind of laggy. The smoothness of the movements and the cameras and everything. It's a beta, and there's still going to be another wave of beta. Then there's going to be early release. That's where the content will be saved. And then there will be full launch. So there's still a lot of time for them to improve between now and full launch, but you know, it's the beta. We only have access to 2 pieces of content, you know, campaign and dungeons, and that's it. We don't have the clan boss. We don't have PvP. We don't have the tower. Um, I think you guys need to give it a chance, especially if you are tired of raid, just like I am. Hey, Mighty. Yeah, she's just that good, honestly. She's just that good. I was gonna take my starter, honestly, because again, from playing raid for 7 years, the key was always to take your Kale, you know, you started to level 60 to beat the campaign. But I was able to beat the campaign without any 6-star champion. I just had 3 level 50, and that was good enough to beat the campaign. And again, this is the beta, so I'm just having fun trying stuff. I don't care if I spend my resources in like stupid stuff. So she's used actually both of them at level 50, Ramses and Morgan, both of them at level 50. Morgan was doing more damage. She was already better, even though Ramses was almost full ascension, awakening level 4 or 5, you know. So I figured she will be more expensive to ascend and everything, but she's doing more work than Ramses, so might as well take her level 60 and have some fun, you know. Okay, so the turn meter thing is not working really well because she's really fast. She keeps I'm not decreasing her turn meter fast enough. And now she's dead. I can't reduce her turn meter. So now that I can't get her turn meter down anymore, I think I'm cooked. Because she keeps reviving everybody and boom, yeah. And then she's gonna heal everybody again. So you need some like really high damage here. Yeah. Or wait. Wait, should we use a heal block? Wait. Do we have a heal block? Oh, debuffs. No, that's curse. Is it this one? Okay. Is that the one where they can't heal? Which one? I can't even. So here they should let us be able to see the details. It looks like we can only see the detail if we look at it from the champion directly. Was it this one? X2 core ability. No, just X. I don't have X. Wait. Hold it. Hold it. Yeah. All of the there's one surely. But I don't have any champions that do it. So that's not gonna be helpful for me right now. Godforge. Status effect. Well, there is one for sure. I've seen it. But I don't think it blocks the heal. Yeah, reduce incoming. Yeah, it was the curse. Okay. Incoming healing and the strength of shield and barrier by 25%. So we can get the totem to heal less, but it won't block the heal entirely. And I don't have anybody that does it anyway, so that's that. I won't be able to do that. So I don't know what else to do with that boss. I just need to be quicker and more turn meter reduction and eventually the heal block if I can. But that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Yeah, I need some stone. I don't want to use all of my rares. I do have some rares that I could. sacrifice to level them up, but I don't want to use all of them, so I need to farm some green stones, and they do drop here, but I just lost this one, right? I would have to farm this one. Let's do more attack. Let's see. Is that a rare, Mighty? Again, I don't know all the. Well, isn't that the one that's bugged? There was one that was like completely bugged out. None of the rares. Oh my gosh. Yeah, card spend, that's crazy. Freaking. That box is insane. So lucky. So lucky. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, isn't it? I'll have to look at to see who it is exactly. But this one rare that was actually completely bugged. Either his damage was crazy or he was not doing any damage. I can't recall what it was. Should we just block revive the totems? If they can't be revived, she will do 50% more damage, so it is risky. But then the totems, they're not there anymore, so she can't heal. If we can even do that, I don't know if we can. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, honestly. Defender, I didn't hear you subbed to the channel earlier, so thank you. Thank you. If I didn't say it already, thank you for following the channel. Oh yes, I'm getting a little tired, honestly. 2.5 hours. It started early, so looks like what's the best time for me to do live stream in the afternoon? Where are you guys? Is everybody in the US or most of you in Europe? Cause I go to bed early. It's 3:20 p.m. for me. I go to bed at like 8:30, honestly, so or 9. So I don't stream in the evening, and I try not to stream during the week right now, just the weekends. So on the weekends, like starting at 3 p.m. Is that good enough? Because I started at 1 p.m. Today and it was too early. Should I just start at 3 from like 3 to like 5 or 6, you know? Is that probably better? It's tough because I think half of the players are always going to be, half is going to be in the US, half is going to be in Europe. And for me, it's easier to just live around 2 or 3 p.m. my time. because yeah, I don't want to stream in the evening. In the evening, I just wanna chill, you know, watch TV with my wife and my dog, eat some good food, and that's that. Jonah, what's up? I ask, what is the blue stack with a chain in the gear? So that's the attunement. So basically, you can remove it at any time. It's just gonna waste. You're just gonna waste a little bit of gold. But basically, you can click on it and you can spend some gold to unlock an extra stat. You see how it says like accuracy or whatever the stat is, and then that piece is going to be attached to the character. If later on you want to remove that piece from that character, you can do it at any time. But then the gold you spent to attune it and attach it to the character in the first place is just wasted. So it's not a big deal. You're just wasting a little bit of gold, but it's basically investing in committing a piece to a character so they gain extra stats. Okay, I guess we are done. The game said no more. No, it's pretty cheap. I mean, I think it's also going to depend on the piece itself, you know. Like the rank, the higher level the piece is in terms of rank and rarity, the more expensive it will be. Also, guys, did I don't know, the game just froze, I guess. Did you guys also notice that and I think they need to fix that, but I mean, you guys tell me what you think, but when you sell stuff here, obviously the whole selling thing is kind of messed up right now, but you don't get any gold from selling. You only get the stones, the Revenite. Right? I mean, unless I'm crazy, but I feel like they should definitely fix that. I mean, hold on, if the filter earlier it worked, I was able to kind of batch sell, but now it's a little bit acting up. Looks like the game is freaking out. Okay. Let me just sell all the green stuff. Sure. Let's do all of that. Okay, confirm the filters. Now sell. Wait, where's my sell all button? I had a sell all button earlier at the bottom of my screen. And that's not there anymore. So you just do it, sell them one at a time. There's no way. Wait, am I crazy? I swear there was a batch sell button earlier. I used it. Is the game just freaking out? Or what's going on? Or is it... No, I didn't sell from here. I sold from the back. Ah, here we go. What the hell? Here's another bug, I guess. Here is another bug. So here, and it won't select everything. So you kind of want to start from the bottom, and it's only going to select the stuff that is C. So it's going to select that, and it won't select the top here for some reason. But you see, when you sell all of that, you're only getting Revenite. Yeah, dude, yeah. Which we all agree that we should be getting some gold, right? I think we should be getting Sabaton first, yeah. I think we should be getting some gold from it as well, and not just Revenite. I mean, unless I'm crazy, you guys tell me, but ooh, that was some good stuff. Rank 2, I'm just gonna sell that, honestly. Okay, that's good enough. Still have 95 pieces. It's good enough for now. Weapons, we'll just keep everything for now. I want to make sure I don't get to the limit. Yeah. We need some gold. I mean, unless we are getting it, but it's not showing up. Well, let me see. 2,093,000. Wait, I just clicked. Oh, click sell and then click the item. Okay. 2,093,000. Okay, whatever. No, yeah, no, we don't get any gold. So yeah, they need to fix that for sure. We need to get, even if we get a little less Revenite, but we do need to get a little bit of gold from it, 100%. 100%. If not, it's no good. No good, no good. What's here? Forge kit. Revenite. I don't want any of that for now. Do we want to buy some gear? Do we want to try our luck with more gear or what? Such a bad idea. But we're here to have fun, you know? We're here to have fun, guys. Ooh, rank 5. Oh my gosh, defense flat? No thanks. Just gonna farm dungeons, really. But I do need, okay, I need freaking stones first though. So I need to farm this. I need food. So unless, well, does that give me, okay, that'll give me 2. So I'm gonna farm this because I need them for my champions. I need them for 2 of them. I need them for them too. So I need a ton of those. And level 8, I think that one was borderline. Should I do defense? Let's see if we can actually win this. We won it earlier, but I think it was really, really close. And our wealth fell some run. And unfortunately, you can't multi-battle if you fail. It's just going to stop, so... If we fail the run, it's just gonna stop, so. Let me do a quick poll. Poll? What is it? Whoa, no. I almost clicked end stream. Guys on YouTube, I'm doing a quick poll. If you guys could answer, that'll be cool. I know from my analytics on YouTube. Oh, we're starting to get some people on Twitch too. What's up, guys on Twitch? What's up? What's up? From the analytics, most of my audience is in the US, but that way it kind of helps me figure out. Oh, that we did that super healthy actually. Okay, helps me figure out the best time to do my live stream on the weekend. US, oh, 50-50, okay. While we farm, guys, I need to be farming right now. I don't have food or anything. I don't have gear to level up or anything, so I need to farm. While we farm in the background, if anybody needs help or wants me to look at their account, just ask. That's what we're here for. I do a lot of that during my live stream, so if you're stuck somewhere, ask questions or join the Discord and send me a picture of what you got. And I can quickly tell you how to get unstuck if you're stuck in the campaign. It will be my pleasure. Just looking at something for work, so okay, this is good. Let's see. 50-50, okay. 50-50 right now. Looks like 3:30 p.m., 4 p.m. is probably a better time. I think like on the weekends in Europe. What time is it in Europe? Is it 10 p.m. right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna guess in UK it's 9:30. In France it would be 10:30 probably. Is that about right? Around 9:30, 10:30 based on the country. So I guess on the weekend that's still a good time for Europe. Because people, I mean, most people are still up on the weekends, especially hardcore gamers like we are. And then in the US, I feel like 3, 4 p.m. is a good time for me to start because on the weekend, but by 3, 4 p.m., people are kind of done running errands and stuff and they come home to chill, right? Right? I think so. I think so. The little bit for lazy Americans, yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of views from yeah. So I think right now at this time I would get mostly Europe because it's 9, 10 p.m. there. But then for the Americans, they want it to be later, huh? But guys, like I said, I go to bed at 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m. So, or at that time I'm watching TV, just chilling. So I have to do my live stream a bit earlier, like in the afternoon. Okay, so this looks very healthy now. I guess we level up some champion a little bit because earlier we barely won this, and that's the third run where we are actually pretty healthy. So yeah, prefer time. Okay, exactly. Yeah, I think I went live at 1 p.m. today. I think it's a bit too early. Right now it's 3:30. I think 3 p.m. is probably a good in between. Maybe 2 p.m. at the earliest. But yeah. Yeah. Cool. 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 Guys, if you all are watching the live and you haven't subbed to the channel yet, please do so. Got a bunch of guides coming up. We had a bunch of guides go live this week already. We'll be covering Godforge. We'll be summonings for people as well. Once we have when the game actually goes live. What's up, Laxus? Lexus? We are live on both Twitch and YouTube, guys. I know I repeat myself every hour or so, but just so you guys know, in case you like one platform versus the other. But that's all I'm doing. I used to try to be on my French channel. Here's Luna. Hi, Luna. You guys see Luna? Hi. Come. You guys see her? It's my baby dog. Aerodime, what's up? She's my baby dog. Hi, sweet girl. Yes. I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, I was saying for my French channel on Rage of Legends for the past 7 years, which I just quit completely. I was trying to be all over on all of the platforms and stuff, and now it's like, it's main focus is YouTube, guys, but then we do the live stream on YouTube and Twitch, and then we have the Discord mostly. That way we can, during the live stream, we can help people and they can send me screenshots and stuff of the champions and heroes and all that stuff. So it just makes it super easy, honestly. Yeah, I actually played Raid for 7 years, guys. I had a huge account. I just got rid of it, but I don't have time to do all of it, and if I want to take the Godforge channel seriously, I don't have time to play Godforge and Raid And I'm also playing Void Hunters. I played the alpha, which is about to end in like 3 days. I love Void Hunters. So fun too. Such a good game, I think. Such good potential. We'll see. Very at the core, very similar on a lot of things. So it's very easy to like pick up on everything. But it's like Godforge is bringing a couple new features and stuff, but Void is actually doing a lot of things different, which I really like. All the leveling system is completely different. It's really cool. Similar in a lot of ways, but different. Completely different. So it's really fun. It definitely brings something new, like really new, which is nice. Even newer than Godforge. Nice rift. Nice little rift bonus right here. Wait, you guys want to see that guy on my Discord? Hold up, look. Look. I mean, he's still here. Look at guys, look at RX. Bro, RX, your name is so hard to pronounce. How do you want me to call you? Guys, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Wait. If this isn't the luckiest account for the beta, I don't understand. Look, Season from the minigame, and look at the 2 Eternal Champions right here that he got already. Those are two of the best champions in the game, by the way. And a couple minutes ago, he got quests from the Greenstones. Insane luck. It's just freaking crazy. It's crazy. How many stars you have? Yeah. That's crazy. And I was saying earlier, that means is his account when we actually can save our progress and spend money, is either gonna be like the luckiest account out there or the most unlucky account out there. 324, nice. Yeah, I'm just at 270, I think. I only finished the main campaign, so that's good. That means you pushed adventure mode pretty well, huh? Good stuff. Good stuff. The best champion? I don't know. Grendel? Ragus? Yeah, Grendel's okay. Yeah, Grendel's okay, you know. Grendel to me, he was an epic champion and they upgraded him to a legendary, but I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I think he's okay. I don't think he's bad. I guess I just don't like the champion very much, but I don't know. The best champion in the game. That's a tough one. I think let me show you some of my favorites. Let me show you some of my favorites. I'll show you some of my overall favorite. Yeah, Laxus has a good tier list here by category of champions. What website is that? I haven't seen that website. Because you do have to look at the type of champions for sure, but Drizix, what's up, Drizix? What up? How you doing, man? Yeah, some of my favorites, all affinity combined. She's one of the best. Really just for a freaking ultimate. Ultimate is insane. So for me, she's one of the best. She's an eternal, of course. Yeah, Tanis, thank you for the follow. What's up? How are we doing today? Marduk, I don't know that Marduk is number one, but Marduk's so freaking good, in my opinion. Um, is there any green affinity champs that as AoE, as rare or epic? I don't know. I also Scanner, that's a good question. You gotta look at try to look at the filters maybe. Try to use those filters here. You go to rare champion, or an epic champion, and you want an AoE. I don't know that you can filter by AoE attack. Select filter. But I don't think you can. No, but you can look at them from here. You can do epic and res and try to see which one do AoE attack. Oh, and you want cunning affinity, you said? Where's the affinity? Wait. Wait, what? Wait, do they have all the filters in the world, but they don't have the affinity filter? Or am I just blind? What? They literally have the best, like all the filters possible, but the affinity, which is a major filter. Okay. Well, okay. Well, you do that, and then you look at the affinities, and then you click on the champion and see what they do. Off the top of my head, I don't know. I don't know. Better. Yeah, it is better. Yeah, for sure. For sure. A lot of things need to be fixed though. But yeah, why is she one of the best? I think her ultimate is just amazing. So to me, guys, that's one of the rare champion. Well, not none of the rare champion, but because of the faith stat, some of the champions are gonna be very demanding in terms of how many stats you're gonna give them, and so for some champions you're going to completely ignore the faith. And this is one of the champions where I'm gonna put everything into faith, because of the ultimate. Ultimate revive all defeated allies with 50% turn meter and divinity, then reset all ability cooldowns on all allies. Also equals the HP of all allies to the ally or enemy with the highest current HP. So she has a good kit with everything else. The passive is good and everything else is good. She does Aether Burn and whatnot, but really this is huge, I know Mendor is in the house on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. And then when you awaken here, you can go put Phoenix as well. So that's the type of champion, guys. Like you almost gonna ignore the speed, even. You just want. That's one of those scenarios where I mean, if you can get speed, of course, it's good, but your number one priority is going to be faith so that you can do that as often as you need to, basically. So just for that, I think she's one of the best champion in the game. Marduk, I think he might be the best. I don't know if he is the best, but he's so freaking good. Spreading a buff every time you do the basic. This is huge because it's one buff from each ally to all the other allies, guys. So you can just have unlimited buff, the random buff, but still. And here you have an remove all debuff and an ally attack and place block debuff on everybody. And then here you remove all the disables, storage, speed up, increase divinity and turn meter. And then this is huge. For every 10 debuff these teams receive, which means, guys, that means if you have a team of 5 and you have somebody in front of you doing an AoE attack with debuff, that's potentially 5 debuff already placed in your team. So within 2 attacks or 3, you could get the 10 debuff because it's on the entire team. And then activate this hero's core ability. So now you suddenly cleansing everything and doing another ally attack. I mean, I think it's just huge. This champion is just crazy. He probably, the first time you finish the campaign, you got to him, he's the very final boss. He probably one-shotted your entire team with the ally attack because he was probably quicker than you. We all did. We all did. So if I missed some of the chat, no. Beta so for 3 days ago, no, Kimo, yeah, I agree. Chamberbug is amazing, yeah, I know Mindar. Good job. He's really good. He's one of the best too, I think. I think he is. Enki is, I'm not gonna go over all the kids, guys, but Enki to me is one of the best as well in terms of healing. Shamash is one of the best too, really good. Ally attack, some revive. Isis to me, she still has a special place in my heart. I think she's amazing, especially when you start awakening her and you get more of everything. But she has the shield here is on 3 turn, you know, so she kind of does a little bit of a defender job at the same time. 3 turn, and she gained the extra turn right away. And then she revives everybody as well. A bunch of continuous heal. She can extend buff. She's so good. And then Horus is amazing too, I think, when you start leveling him up in terms of control. He's really good. Athena, to me, is amazing as well as a defender. Just literally having a basic where you literally have defense up all the time on your entire team with this. Literally constantly. Because you can always be doing this unless you have control on you. But she can also have the shield here. She can also control with the petrify. The passive is going to petrify everybody too. So really good. Zeus, I didn't get to play him during alpha, but he's probably still going to be the best damage dealer in the game. Potentially. I'm not sure. So I think in terms of pure damage, he's probably going to be the best still. So those two together, insane. Those two alone are insane, but together, even more insane. Both of them. Svarog, one of the best defenders in the game as well. I don't know about those. I mean, Season's really good. Quartz is really good, even though he got kind of nerfed a little bit. I'm not familiar enough with the rest of those guys' kits to really speak on them. I don't think they are as good as the others that we just mentioned. Odin is amazing. Heimdall, obviously. Ymir, I think, is a really good control champion as well. Vivian is one of the best in the game, obviously. Pangu is also good as well. Sun Yukon's really good too, really, but yeah. Yeah. Wait, so can we do level 9? Because we've been farming level 8 easy, actually. So Modok also has the ally attack. Yeah, Modok is just on another level, honestly. What's the best? Yeah, most of the best. Yeah, they're really... a lot of the legendaries that are not Eternals are amazing, but I do feel like the Eternals that I just mentioned, they are definitely a level above, 100%. Okay, well, this level is not gonna work. We can't even get past that wave, so that's okay. We'll just go back to level 8. It was going so well. Level 8 was going so well. So the ally attack is the strongest mechanic. Yeah, I mean, Shamash does it. Vivian does the ally attack as well, but I think it's only on the ultimate, if I'm not mistaken. But Marduk is just, with the passive, it's just crazy. He's probably the best champion in the game right now, honestly. I don't know. For Green Affinity, okay. I have Athena. Athena's amazing. I had my secondary account. I had her, and then I kept summoning, and then I pulled Heimdall, and I was like, in my heart, I like Athena better. But the reason I went with Heimdall is because he's one of the only champion that has an AoE counter attack and or retaliate, and I was afraid that once we get to the clan boss, that it's one of those scenarios just like in raid where counter attack is key. If you don't have, because it's not gonna be like in raid where we can do unkillable teams here. I don't think it's gonna be possible to do that. Or maybe it will, but not in the same way. So I figured, just to be safe, let's keep Heimdall on my main account, just in case retaliate is key for clan boss. You know what I mean? But if not, I really wanted to keep Athena. A switch weapon works best with which champion? I don't have any experience with that yet. Yeah, Laxus, I actually posted a video 2 days ago or yesterday about a breakdown of weapon and imprint. And I give example on how to synergize. What's important is to really look at, you kind of have like 4 pillars, I guess, to look at is look at what the Texas Pete on Twitch. What's up? What's up? Thank you for the follow. Are you in Texas, Pete? Where are you in Texas? When you look at weapon and input, you first want to look at what is the weapon doing. That's the first thing. Then you want to look at the stats that it's giving you. You want to make sure the stats actually make sense. Then you want to look at what champion you're going to put it on, because you want those stats to make sense for that champion. You want what the weapon is actually doing to make sense with that champion. And then you want the imprint you're going to put on at the end. So I kind of look at it this way first. I look at the weapon and the stats, make sure they make sense for the champion I want to use it on. And then I look at the best imprint I can put on that to just come and complement that synergy even more. But I have a full breakdown that I posted yesterday, and I also give some examples of my champions, what I did. Now, right now, we kind of limited with our options, of course, but with what we have, I kind of showed some of the synergies I've done. No, Trail Yeti, I had ISIS, yeah. I have ISIS on my other account. I think I put the worst eternally go. I love Ymir. VA. Okay, Texas. Okay. I figured Texas because of the name, but cool. Welcome. If you guys have any questions, feel free. If you guys need any help for anything, feel free to ask. I love Ymir, honestly. I think that Dead Bolt 69 is in the house. Thank you. Welcome to Twitch as well. The thing right now is the beta, we don't have too much content. I feel like where the controlled champion are super important to control waves and stuff. At least right now, after 3 days, it's not really needed. And I think Ymir is probably one of the best disruptor, but right now he's just not super useful right now. But long term in the game, I think he will be extremely good. Oh yeah, with Caddy, yeah. I mean, you'll control everything with that for sure. No, everybody's gonna be frozen at that point. Yeah. What's up, Deadport? What's up, Whale 40? What's up? How are you doing? I've got two legendaries. I have Morgane Le Fay, which I dropped from the guaranteed stone legendary, and she was my first level 60 actually. She's an amazing champion. And then I have Heimdall from the minigame, which is only level 50 right now. How many you got? Is there a way to load my account into info into the DB? What do you mean, Texas? Do you have an account from the mini game? Did you do the mini game or not? The Godforge quest. What will be the economic system in the game? Like RSL or more like? Well, so it's gonna be like Raid, just not as greedy. Obviously, they have to make money. It's still a hero collector gacha game, so you're gonna get frustrated opening stones and not getting anything, and running out of energy and having to spend rubies or having to use money to buy energy. Like it's gonna happen at some point, but they know how greedy Raid is. I've been doing content on. Ooh, I got 3 big ones. Let's go. I've been doing content on Raid for 7 years. And I've known Simon, one of the founders, for that long, and it's gonna be similar, but they will be a lot more generous. The rates are a little bit better, or at least either the rates or the mercy are better for legendaries, and I think they will be a lot more generous with resources and stuff. And there's actually a lot of stuff in the game already that's better for the players in terms of resource economy and stuff, if that makes sense. So yeah. Morgan's making my whole team for sure with good support. Oh yeah, Morgan is crazy. She was one of those champions that I ignored because her kit was like super confusing. And I pulled her and somebody told me they actually changed her kit. I didn't realize, and she's amazing. So good. I'm so happy I got her. Just starting playing the beta. Okay, Texas, yeah. You didn't know anything. Okay, that's okay. There'll be a lot of content creators that, like myself, who did a bunch of accounts during the minigame. So we'll be doing, and I know my clan leader, he has a bunch of accounts for me to give away once the game goes live with like legendaries on them and stuff. But that's okay if you don't have it, because I'm sure when the game goes live, they'll still give us a guaranteed legendary, I'm sure. But right now, what you want to make sure is that whatever account you create for the beta is the same email address basically that you will use when the game goes live with early access in a couple months, because there's actually a lot of resources from beta that will carry over. You'll have a couple cosmetics just from logging in every day. But then you have the token of valors, which is that resource right here, those little tokens. The more you farm, the more of this you will get. The more stuff you'll be able to buy when the game goes live. There'll be a store for you to spend all of those and get a ton of rewards from it. So. Oh yeah, well 40, yeah, 100%. That's the biggest issue with Raid. It's just too greedy, and I'm happy to spend money on the game. With Raid, I spent some money, but nothing crazy, because I would spend money and get absolutely nothing most of the time. If here I know that I can spend money and have a bit higher chances to get stuff, I don't mind spending a little more at that point, as long as it's reasonable to where you get to a point where you spend, you get something. The good thing with summons here is that they have a hard mercy system. In Raid, if you look at the Eternal Stones, in Raid, when you get to 200, which by the way, they don't show you when, you have to keep track of it. I'm going to lose this one. When you get to 200, then your chances of getting a legendary improve per charge, but you got to keep summoning. In this game, you get to 200, you get your legendary, and that's that, So then it's like, oh, I know if I'm spending money and buying eternal shards, I know when I'm gonna get something. So then it's up to me to be like, is it worth me spending the money or not? Knowing I will get something for sure, you know? So, you know, as long as it's a little bit better than Raid, it's fine. To me right now, the rates the rates are, and I always told them, the team, it's either when you look at Raid, it's just too hard, too greedy. And then you had games like King Arthur Legends Rise, if you guys played that, that was just too easy. It was too easy to get, and that's why the game died. They shut it down because it was too easy to get literally all the legendaries too quickly and do all the content too quickly. So if you find a in between, it's probably perfect, to where if the rates or the mercy is a bit better or the same even as raid, which in this case it's a little bit better, but then it's just a little bit better to get stones in the game, then it's perfect, you know? I'm okay with raid. Rates are terrible. They're pretty standard for the industry. So I'm okay with that as long as it's a little bit easier to get stones than it is in raid, for instance, you know? We don't want it to be too easy. We don't want it to be too easy because, oh my gosh, still getting crap level 32. Because then, you know, you play for a couple of months and you're done if you just get everything right away. But you don't want it to get to be too hard where you're never gonna get anything after playing for years, you know? Wombat, what's up? What's up? The grind's going good. I 3-starred the campaign, and now I'm focusing on the 2 gear dungeon. I think I'm about level 8, level 9, and I can farm that pretty easily. Well, no, I think I'm level 8 or 9 on one and 6 or 7 on the other. But I have, you see the 2 epics that I have here, the 2 eternal epic that I have here. They're actually, each of them are amazing for each of the dungeon. So that's why I'm farming the eternal ascension stones right now to level them up. And then I need to go farm some green stones because I'm out of food. So I can make some more food and level up more champions because I only have 1 6-star champion right now. So I have a really good strategy for those dungeons. We looked at it earlier during the live stream, but my champions only have 1 6-star. They just, when you get to level 8, level 9, my champions are just too weak right now, and I need to be able to level them up. So that's kind of what I'm working on right now. I got Isis from the minigame, then I summoned Vivian, Athena, bro. Deadbolt, that's a good account too. That's a good account right there. Dang. That's sick. Let's go. Do you have Avenger? No. Not yet. At my level, guys, I don't look at the set yet. I will be looking at the set very soon. But right now, I'm mostly looking at the main stat the piece give me and then the substat because the gear is still crap at level 32. But I'm about to get to that point where I can... All of my energy has been farming the campaign to get... I have like 4 million XP right now, so I should be able to do another 1 or 2 6-star champion pretty easily once I have, common and common champion that I can start leveling up. But I'm now getting to that transition where I'm going to be farming dungeons a lot more. I just want to try to get to a point where I can farm a decent level dungeon before I start putting all of my energy into it. And that's where I will be getting the Avenger set for sure, because it's kind of the equivalent of the lifesteal in Raid. A bit, I think in Raid it might be 30% life steal for the damage. It's 15, but that you can do a 4 and a 6 set. So that will be my next goal, to start working on the set. But the gear is still crap. So at first, you definitely, for the first week or so, you kind of want to just look at the stats and do what you can, you know? Briggs, he did the minigame, you don't know the account you use. Dang. Just Try a couple. Did you go to the Godforge website? It's just one of your emails. What I would do if I were you, just go to the Godforge website, try to log in, and just try all of your emails, and you could do a forget password if you don't know, and reset all of them until you find the one. Easy. Surely you know all of the emails that you had, right? No, the Eternal Epic is pretty nuts. Who is that? Is that one of the one I'm using? I'll have to go check it out. Dead, because I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know the name. Is the Kitchen Dungeon quest bugged? I don't know, bro. Kitchen Dungeon quest bug. What's the quest asking for? You do have to keep in mind, guys, that there's definitely a couple bugs still with the missions and whatnot. And some of the quests we can't do because we don't have access to the content right now. Personally, I pull Shamash, Anu, and Fujin pretty happily. Yeah. Shamash is a beast, and Anu is really strong too, actually. Fujin is a little under in my opinion, but still a good champion. But not as strong. Also, it's yeah. Okay, so it's a mission. It's not a quest. It's the mission. Yeah, everybody is stuck on that one, guys. I'm stuck on there too. They know it. If you look at the, if you guys don't know, well, if you don't know something, honestly, the best way, I'm following up with all the news and everything and trying to share content all the time. On my YouTube channel, when it's just like small news and stuff, I'm always sharing shorts, the short format video, when there's like a bug or something important, because it's not worth me making a full long-term long-form content video on it. But on my Discord too, I share all the news every time. But if you guys are ever in doubt with something not working, just come ask me on Discord or in the comments on YouTube. But on the official Fateless Discord as well, you can go to Godforge announcement. Oh, that's also on my Discord. It's linked. If you go to my Discord, better to come to my Discord than the Fateless Discord, right? Might as well create our own little community. But that's something Simon announced yesterday, that they know the quest is bugged, where you want to get 3 of those, and they'll be fixing it, I think, in the next patch note. We're looking, we'll keep you posted, yeah. So some of the stuff are easy fixes, some of the stuff are a bit harder to fix for them, so they need a full patch note, which is probably gonna happen in a couple of days because there's a bunch of other bugs. So what do you think about Ymir? I love Ymir. I love him. I don't think he's the best champion in the game. Like I was saying earlier, right now, there's not a lot of content for us to use really control champions. But Ymir, if we look at him real quick, attack one enemy, defense down is amazing on every boss, right? Defense down, guys, in terms of doing more damage, for clan boss and any bosses, it's going to be the #1 debuff you want. Unless you need a specific debuff for a specific boss because of the mechanic of that boss, in terms of like generic debuff, that is literally the best debuff you can have. And keep in mind too, he's an eternal champion, so he's never gonna weak hit on any of the bosses, which means as long as you have enough, there's no 3% rule like there is in raid. So as long as you have enough accuracy, you will place that defense down on any bosses. So that in itself, amazing. If the target is in the freeze, place a barrier, whatever. If it's a boss, it won't be in the freeze, but that for bosses, amazing, and it's pretty rare, I think, right now. Attack all enemies. reduce each target speed by 10%. That's really good too. That's just going to be for waves, right? But this one's kind of tricky because it's going to be for waves and it's stacking up to 3 times. It means you kind of need the fight to be a little long, which usually the waves, we're going to try to like get rid of them as quickly as we can. So this one isn't great. We'll kind of have to see. He's a brawler, which means you can do some really good damage and keep him alive at the same time. So we'll kind of also kind of have to see his damage, right? I don't know that there's damage right here. Those multipliers, I don't really know if they are good or not. So we'll kind of have to check the damage. I think this one's okay, but I love the basic. Attack all enemies, speed down is amazing. Then attack all enemies and then freeze. Another means speed down. So again, the speed down is gonna be some bosses it won't work, some bosses it's gonna be amazing. Then the freeze unfortunately won't work for most bosses. So he's kind of a tricky champion, you know. When this hero is attacked, this is amazing though. You know, every time he's attacked, freeze everybody. So as it is right now, I don't think he should be an eternal champion. I think he's a good champion. I really like him. But I don't think he should be eternal with his current kit, personally. You guys tell me what you think. Is it better to get as much crit rate as possible on the damage dealers or just stack it? Deadbolt, I would try to aim for 100 crit rate if you can. Especially right now, early on. As much crit rate as you can. And then stack crit damage and attack after that. Matthew, the game isn't working for me at the moment. When I enter any battle, it goes out of battle and to the sanctum. Matthew, I don't know, bro. I've had no issues. What platform do you play on? Arcane, what's up, Arcane? What's up? Duxor, what's up, Duxor? Yes, lundi, très bien, lundi. Je te réponds après. Je sais pas à quelle heure. Désolé, j'ai vu ton message, mais j'ai oublié de répondre. Je regarde après. Gnick, yeah. I'm on PC. First time I'm encountering this issue. Huh? Have you been able to play before with no issues? Wombat, do we know what res the dungeon? No, we don't know yet. That's something that I think players will wait until the game actually goes live, and then we'll start testing and get data to figure out the resist. Unless the game actually tell us, but I'm not sure. Okay, Duxon. I don't know. I'm thinking. I think we have a set. I think you are 7 hours ahead of me. So ideally for me, I'll be kind of like in the morning. So maybe 9, 10 a.m. So, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like 3 or 4 p.m. your time, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, level 24. Yeah, I don't know, Matthew. Honestly, I think the best route is to go to the Discord or whatever on the website to do a ticket. Because they responded to me. I had to do a ticket the other day for a bug and they responded to me pretty much instantly. Also, what you can do, Matthew, a lot of players actually had to do that. If you still have the key you used to download the game, you can stop here, go to the settings, and like you can reset everything, and then you'll just have to re-enter the key and re-log into your account, and that should erase any bug. I think a lot of people had to do that. Oh, the Guardian 2-piece. Okay, maybe. What's up, Cooper? Did you go HP heavy or defense heavy for Heimdall? I went a mix of both. Honestly. I can show you. I mean, he's not well geared because my gear is crap. I try to go as much defense as I can, and then HP as a secondary. But he's really badly geared right now. He's my next priority in terms of regearing. But right now he has crap. I haven't touched his gear in like 3 days. That's interesting. I don't know. It's not like, what do you think of the hero? Divana, Duxa, what rarity and faction is that? Hey, thank you, Cooper. Thank you. I hope the accent is understandable all the time. That there's no, half the video you're like, what is this guy even saying? Oh yeah, it helps removing the guardian set. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that's another bug, huh? Guardian sets, no bueno. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I try to go defense percent as much as I can, and then speed, a little bit of faith. I would want speed here mostly, because with Heimdall, I mean, his ultimate is good. But really what I want to use as much as possible is this, right? For him. That's my priority. So this is going to be as much speed and then defense and HP. And then the shield here. So the shield is what it says here, right? Shield is based on defense, so you want as much defense, as much speed, and then HP too, because you obviously want him to stay alive, right? So that's what you try to get some defense set. But then you do have PCs right now where, like, on the glass, for instance, you can only have like flat stats, and then you can have crit rate, crit damage, or accuracy, which I don't need accuracy. So then on something like the glove, I don't want defense flat. So I'm going to try to get a little bit of damage, get a little bit of extra crit rate or crit damage, and that way you have a tiny bit more damage, because it's kind of the only option that's good with him. Here I would want defense percent. I think it is an option on up here. If it's not, maybe the percentage are not there. So if not, I would go crit rate or maybe faith or whatever. But yeah. Now again, don't look at his gear because it's really crap. Found the account on the website and saw Vivian and weapon listed as reward, so I've been playing on the right account. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Briggs. Hell yeah. Vivian's solid. Matthew, Hercules, you want some accuracy on him for sure. Let me see. You do want some accuracy, but then he's a brawler. So brawlers, it's one of the, they're not going to do as much damage as Slayer champion, but they're meant to be champions that are super tanky, but also do really good damage. So a lot of this stuff, as you can see, is going to be based on HP and attack. So because you also want him to stay alive, I would focus a bit more on the HP than the attack, but you kind of want a little bit of both. And then if you can give him some accuracy, it's going to be great for him, obviously, because he places the acid. And this is an AoE attack. So the acid is going to be really strong because obviously you'll do damage at base, but then the acid is going to do damage, but also disable armor sets, right? Which is really good. So acid, here you have a stun as well. So even more accuracy is good. His imprint is amazing. His passive is amazing. Obviously, you get an extra life, basically. And this you can increase your HP and place barrier base. The barrier here is based on the HP. So you're going to have the barrier and the damage based on the HP. So speed, a lot of HP, some attack, crit rate, crit damage, and then some accuracy. Brawlers are tricky because they kind of, you cannot give them a lot of stats for a lot of different stuff. So they are a bit harder to gear, honestly. Ignore the faith because obviously you have so much you need to give him already that You can't give him faith right now. So overall, do you think she's wait? Juxa, what so do you think she's clearly deserves spot among the best epics? Kid, what Juxa, which champion are we talking about? She's an epic divana. Oh yeah, I think she's one of the best epic in the game. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think I'm building her? What do you think I'm building her? She's eternal, so she's never going to weak hit, right? And I'm already finding use for her. She's amazing in one of the dungeon. AoE attack with turn meter reduction. AoE attack with attack down and speed down, which the speed down is not going to work on all bosses, but it's going to work on a good amount of them, which is amazing. But also the attack down, just like the defense down to do more damage, the attack down is a key debuff for all bosses to take less damage. It's probably going to be really good for the clan boss as well, even though speed down might not work on him. I don't know. So really good debuffs to have on another AoE attack. And then we have one enemy, but really high multipliers. And lock core. So it's just one, it's single target, but then even on in PvP, it's gonna be good. All of it, you know? But that's good. That can be a nuke that just one-shot enemies, and if you don't one-shot them, lock the core. Amazing. And then the passive, when enemy receives turn meter increase, this hero retaliate. Enemy increase the turn meter, guess what? We retaliate instantly, reduce the turn meter back 20%. Amazing. I think she's one of the best epic. And that's why I'm building her, and that's why she's actually really good for this. We built her earlier, and we went up like 2 or 3 level in this dungeon because of her. Really good for this guy. I don't know how much I have right now. I have 89, which is really low, but I did give a little bit of damage. But I'm in the dungeon I'm also using the aura, which gives you an extra 45. But she needs a lot more accuracy, obviously. Right now, for the dungeon I'm doing with the aura, she has enough. But she's going to need a lot more. Especially if we end up using her in PvP. She'll need a lot more than that for sure. Oh, you don't have her, huh? You don't have her, Dixon? Yeah, she's good. She's the shit for sure. No, Briggs. Actually, before the live this morning, I recorded a video summoning all of my stones because I had like 30 eternal stones from the campaign and stuff. So I actually bought for the video. Again, guys, I'm a content creator. I'm an entertainer to some extent. So for the video, I use all of my rubies to buy the stones here to have materials for my video, you know? Which if you watch the video that's going live on Monday about my little summon session, I open, I think 180 green, 30 ancestral, 30 eternal, and 1 flawless, and I got nothing. So spoiler alert. If you watch the video, I got absolutely nothing, guys. Woo. How much? And I still have energy. I had 4,000 energy, which I spent a little over half in the campaign to gain XP. As you can see, I have a really good chunk of XP. But now the rest is gonna go to the dungeons. I was just waiting to level up the dungeons a little bit before I like farm them actively. Doesn't matter to only streamer for brawler. Right now it doesn't matter, Matthew. That's like min-maxing kind of more endgame stuff. Right now, guys, you do what you can with what you have. Look at the main stat as your priority. Then you look at the substat as the second priority. Then you look at the set as the third priority. Then you can look at the attunement and whatnot, and then the type of armor. But Well, that doesn't matter. Sounds good, Duke. So sounds good. Thank you, man. I'm gonna be wrapping up soon, anyways. For those who only care on here with plenty to tune. Yeah, and the attunement, guys. I mean, you're just using a little bit of gold to attune. Obviously, the better the gear, the more expensive it'll be. If you then have to remove the gear and remove the attunement for whatever reason, it's okay. You just wasted a little bit of gold. No big deal, you know? Not that big of a deal. Okay, so how do I raid somebody on YouTube? 1 million gold to attune Excalibur was rough. Oof, yeah, that does sound rough. 1 million is rough. But right now, you have to do some attunement for like the missions and stuff, but the gear is so crap right now that it's pretty cheap, you know? Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna be wrapping up because I've been live for over 3 hours now, but if you're on YouTube, again, we do have both Twitch and YouTube going. Feel free, guys, to follow all the channel, whatever. Like the stream on YouTube if you haven't done so. And I'll probably do another live tomorrow. I've been posting a ton of videos. If you need help, guys, there's a link to the Discord down below somewhere. You can DM me or post on the Discord, and I'll help you if you need help or whatever, or you want to show off what you got going on. And yeah, feel free to follow the YouTube channel. We broke 1,400 subs, followers this morning, so really pumped. We'd love to get to like 2,000 by the end of beta of Wave 2. That'd be cool. But yeah, just here to help, guys. Share a little bit of my. I've been playing Raid for 7 years, so I do have some really good knowledge in those games, and this is very similar. So I just do a lot of the live stream, trying to help players as much as I can, really. So we'll be back hopefully tomorrow, trying to live stream on the weekends around the same time. What's up, Mid24? What's up? What's up? So if you guys find the videos and the live stream helpful, I would definitely appreciate a sub, a follow, whatever. Whatever you guys can do to support, that'll be amazing. I'm going to cut the live stream here, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. We'll be doing another live stream tomorrow, so we'll see you there. Yeah, Meets. I've been live streaming for almost 4 hours, so we'll see you tomorrow. See you guys. Thank you so much.